then you can move back, okay?
Athletic Complex. I'm Casey Valletta alongside Matt Angio. Tonight, the Bulldogs take on the IC Catholic Prep Knights. Matt, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, don't forget, Casey, today is the homecoming game. I talked to the assistant coach of the RB Bulldogs. His name is Coach Miller. He said that the Knights like to play the running game. RB's defense has to have a blitz, and they should have a safety zone along with it. To stop the offense, that is going to be really good.
As you mentioned, tonight is the homecoming game. The fans are jam-packed in this new athletic complex. This is the first game in this new complex. Everyone's excited. The IC Knights, they come into this game 4-1. They've won their last 4 games. Riverside Brookfield, they're 5-0. They have not gone 6-0 in the 21st century yet. They haven't even gone 5-0 in the 21st century yet. And they're coming into this game behind quarterback Ryan Swift, who's just been impossible to stop lately.
Yeah, and the RB Bulldogs have so much momentum coming into this game right now. It's the first home game, technically the first home game, and they got 5 wins and no losses. That's an insane amount of motivation.
These teams come almost evenly matched. In Illinois, IC Catholic is ranked 111th, and Riverside Brookfield is ranked 110th. Riverside Brookfield, Ryan Swift and Dean Ziglich has been working all year. That has contributed for a total of 7 touchdowns. But they come into this tough game. Jordan Roll, he's the running back. He's a junior for the Knights, and he's has 9 touchdowns so far in 5 games. 4 games, he missed a game, and he still has 9 touchdowns. He's averaging 156.5 yards per game on 11.4 yards per carry. How do you think the Bulldogs are going to stop him?
Well, earlier, like I said, they need to have a blitz, and they especially need to stop them in the first and second quarter, because that's when IC Prep, that's when they are at their strongest point. That's when they score the most. And then usually in the third and fourth quarter, they just slow down completely. So that's when, in the third and fourth quarter, the Bulldogs have to strike back with the offense.
Now, Matt, I'm going to ask you on your thought. Who do you think is going to get the first touchdown for the Bulldogs in this new complex?
I think John Miaskowski is going to get the first touchdown. Dean Ziglich and Ryan Swift, the 2 duo, they're going to get it. They're going to get great yard coverage. They're going to get to the 10-yard line, and they're going to hand it off to John Miaskowski, the running back of the RB Bulldogs.
Now, I think Swift and Ziglich has been working all year. I have yet to think how this won't work. I mean, I think that the first touchdown for the Bulldogs is me. Swift is Ziglich, over 20 yards.
Mm-hmm. And you got Ryan Swift's great arm. He can.
Yep. Start. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RBTV Game of the Week, live from the Kennelly Athletic Complex. I'm Casey Valletta alongside Matt Angio. Tonight, the Bulldogs take on the IC Catholic Prep Knights. Matt, your thoughts on the game?
Well, Casey, today is the homecoming game. It's going to be a lot of motivation coming in for both teams right now. I talked to one of the assistant coaches. His name is Coach Miller. He's the assistant coach for the RB Bulldogs. He said that the Knights they like to play the running game, and RB's defense has to use a blitz, and they should have a safety zone along with it to stop the offense. And therefore, that should help them stop the offense from the IC Caps in the first quarter. That's when they're usually strongest.
As you mentioned, tonight's homecoming. It's cold, it's windy, but still stands are packed for this first game in the new athletic complex. Everyone's excited, and this is a very tight matchup. IC Catholic Prep is ranked 111th in the state of Illinois. Riverside Brookfield is ranked 110th. IC Catholic Prep is 4-1, and we're 5-0. But we've come off a 5-game winning streak, which hasn't been done since 2008. We're trying to start off the year 6-0, which has not been done in the 21st century yet. Matt, your thoughts on that?
Well, Casey, a loss for the RB Bulldogs could be devastating for them. It could be so devastating that it can lead to a horrible losing streak. But as of right now, their thoughts right now is that they're going to just win this game. They're going to go all the way right now. They're not worried about losing.
No, usually it takes 6 wins to clinch a playoff spot. If they can win 6 out of 6 to start off the season, they can clinch a home playoff spot, which would be unbelievable. They're riding so much momentum, led by senior quarterback Ryan Swift, who's just seemed to have been impossible to stop. Last game, he rushed 20 times for 165 yards and had a touchdown at Wheaton Academy, which was a 31-21 victory. And he's got the arm, he can run. How can the Knights stop Ryan Swift?
Well, I mean, just like every game, defense is definitely key. For Ryan Swift's case, they're going to have to play a deep zone because he likes to throw it deep to Dean Ziglich, and they like to get great yard coverage. And especially, they might want to blitz too because Ryan Swift, he's got that momentum and agility, especially when the ball is snapped.
Now, Matt, I'm going to make a prediction before this opening kickoff. I'm going to say the first touchdown for Riverside Brookfield is going to be Swift to Ziglich combo like it's been all year. It's going to be greater than 20 yards. What do you think?
Casey, I agree with you. It's going to be a Swift to Ziglich combo right there. But they're going to stop at the 10-yard line, and they're going to hand it off to John Miaskowski, the running back for the RB Bulldogs.
John Miaskowski, the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs haven't been really had a single number one running back. They've been handing it off to Miaskowski, David Purple-Pierdenack, and Alan Carter. But here we go. Start of the 2015 home game for the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs is going to be underway. Here's the opening kickoff. It's a very nice kick. It's going to go about to the 10-yard line. He's going to go 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to be down at the 33-yard line. And here comes the offense, led by Ryan Swift. He's completed 63% of his passes this year, 10 touchdowns. It's yet to throw an interception yet. And rushing, he's just been amazing. 300 rushing yards this year and has a touchdown. Matt, your thoughts?
And this is the biggest part of the game right now. They need a lot of momentum to get them going. And it's pretty much depending on Ryan Swift right now.
Well, the other quarterback is Luke Rickaben. He's a sophomore. Here we go, the first play. Swift, he fakes the run. He's going to score left. He's got the 40. He's going to get at least a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a second down and 4 for the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. Ryan Swift, as we've seen, he's going to run. He will do whatever he has to do to get in that end zone.
Yeah, Ryan Swift, he goes down and dirty. He does anything for that offense right now. If he's got an opening in the gap, in the pocket, he's going to go right in there. He's going to rush it.
Here we go, second down and 6 from the 34-yard line. Riverside Brookfield is going to take the snap. Ryan Swift, he's calling out to his offense. He's yelling both sides of the receivers. Dean Ziglich, he's up top. Here we go. Ryan Swift, he takes the snap, and he's just going to run it right away. He's going to go. He has room to the left, and he's going to be down at the 50. That's going to be good enough for a Bulldogs first down. Matt, Ryan Swift seems to be taking this game on his shoulders. This team's on his shoulders. How many yards do you think he's going to get?
all the defense or all the opponents against the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs, they always look at Ryan Swift and they think he's a slow guy because he's big. First of all, if you're big, you have to be big to be a quarterback because you got to see where you're going to throw.
He's got 2 rushes for 16 yards already. He takes a snap. He runs to the right. He's looking for a receiver. He finds one. Oh, just over the hands of Dean Ziegler, the intended receiver. Ryan Swift, that's okay. He's still got 3 other downs left. 2nd and 10 from exactly the 50-yard line. The Bulldogs are trying to get their first touchdown on the opening drive. They've averaged 32 points a game, while IC Catholic Prep has averaged 44 points. This is going to be a very, very close game. But as we've seen, Riverside Brookfield mostly scores in the later half of the game. And IC Catholic Prep has not scored in the 4th quarter yet. As here we go on 2nd and 10, Swift. He's going to find Mieskowski, but that's not going to be much. He's going to be stopped. It's going to be about no gain for Zach Mieskowski.
And it looks like IC Catholic Prep, looks like their defense is trying to stop all the passing right now, and that's why at first Ryan Swift was going in for the rushes. He realized that the defense is totally shutting down Dean Zieglich and the other wide receiver and the tight ends and all of them. So he's going to have a good running game today.
Well, here we go, 3rd and 10. This is big. I see Dean Zieglich getting a catch right here. He was intended, but it was a little off. But Ryan Swift, I don't see him taking this. 10 yards, that's a lot to ask for. You need a pass. Ryan Swift has had a cannon of a right arm. He's going to roll left. He's looking downfield. He finds someone. It's Dean Zieglich. Dean Zieglich, he's going to be at the 30, and he's going to be down at the 26-yard line. That's a 24-yard completion. Good enough for a Bulldogs. First down. Dean Zieglich, 1 catch for 24 yards, Matt. I see Dean Zieglich having a big game, over 100 yards passing. And here we go. Let's see which one of our predictions is going to come true.
And RB is going to use Dean Zieglich to get around that goal line area, and then my prediction is that they're just going to hand it off to their running back, John Mieskowski, for the touchdown.
I say right here, Matt, they're at the 26-yard line. I said pass of over 20 yards is going to be for a touchdown, and Dean Zieglich, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Here we go. He sets one of his running backs in motion. Ryan Swift, he takes the pass. He's going to run it. He's going to go, and he's going to be down right around the 22-yard line. Ryan Swift has had 3 rushes for 20 yards. And Ryan Swift's looking like he's going to have a monster game right here. Bulldogs are in very good territory, scored a touchdown.
Yeah, Ryan Swift, and like I said, IC Catholic Prep, they're really trying to shut down the passing right now because they know that RB, they run the passing game. They don't do any running, but as of right now, they're using a little tactic where they're just using the quarterback sneak.
And the field goal wouldn't be easy here. The wind's going everywhere. It's cold, so that ball is going to be hard to kick as Ryan Swift sets a running back in motion. He's looking to the right. He finds an opening. To run. He's going to be at the 20. He's going to go to the 15. Oh, he's going to get hit hard at the 15-yard line. That should be enough for a Bulldogs first down. That was a 6-yard run from Ryan Swift. That's going to be 4th. He has 4 rushes for 26 yards. And move the chains. That's good enough for a Bulldogs. First down. Ryan Swift taking this team on his shoulders. Ryan Swift, what a playmaker.
Yeah, and the Knights, they're going to have to start doing an all-out blitz on Ryan Swift right now because he's just getting great yard coverage with those rushes.
Now, I was wrong with the 20-yard reception touchdown, but I still say Zieglich gets the touchdown here. As here we go, 1st and 10 from the 15. Ryan Swift, he's calling to the coaches. Ryan Swift, he's ready to take the pass. He sets a receiver in motion. He's going to hand it off. He hands it off to a receiver. He's going to go move a little bit, but not much. Not much gain for Riverside Brookfield there. That was a handoff to number 25. But it's not going to be enough. That wasn't much gain.
Yeah, and like I said, they were going to try and get the handoff right there to get the touchdown, but I think they need to get a little bit closer to get that handoff going because they don't want to risk an interception at the goal line area.
Yeah, definitely. But your thoughts here? Would a score be big?
Oh, it'd be perfect. They can have great momentum going into the first quarter.
Definitely. Here we go, a bad snap, but he's got a receiver wide open. That's number 25, and it's going to go, he's going to be down right around the 2-yard line. That was a gain of about 12, and Ryan Swift has 36 yards passing.
And this is where they can use John Mieskowski. They can really use him right now for the handoff. Like I said, they do not want to risk an interception right now. They have a great position.
There we go, yeah. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Riverside Brookfield's looking very good. Bulldogs first down. Here we go. He's got 2 running backs in the back. Ryan Swift, he's going to take the snap. Looks like a run right here. It is going to be a run. Who is that? Who got it? It's going to be close. Let's see what the referees say. It is a... Nobody knows. The referees are not going to say... The referees have to talk to each other. This is... If that was Miskowski, Matt, it's not a touchdown, but you might be right, sir. John Miskowski might get a touchdown.
Yeah, they have great position right now. I mean, they can easily get a touchdown. They just need to run it.
They can't get
run it
stuffed
right through
here,
the
though.
middle. I would say they need to do a QB sneak with Ryan Swift.
Yeah, last game, John Miskowski had 15 rushes for 48 yards. David Purple-Pierdock's in the backfield. Ryan Swift's going to take this himself, and that's going to be a touchdown, Bulldogs! Ryan Swift, he's going to take it himself. He's got 5 rushes for 27 yards and a touchdown for Ryan Swift. That's going to be his second rushing touchdown of the season. And Matt, Ryan Swift takes himself for the first touchdown at the Kennelly Athletic Complex.
And you know what, Casey? This is great momentum. This is exactly where I see Catholic Prep. The first quarter is when they just all-out score. Right now, Bulldogs just take them out.
And the extra point is good. Solano with the extra point. Add 1, Bulldogs 7, Knights nothing. And that was a drive of 68 yards. Capped off by Ryan Swift, a run-yard rushing touchdown. He had Pierdock in the back. I thought he was going to hand it off. But Ryan Swift, you never know with him.
And all this momentum depends on the defense now. They have to shut down IC Catholic Prep's offense.
Right now we have 6 minutes, 29 seconds left in the first quarter. They took about half that clock down in one drive. That would be amazing if they can have a stop here. As the crowd's going nuts, everyone loves this. Cheerleaders are throwing shirts into the crowd. I mean, who wouldn't want to be here? Opening night, the energy level is just so high.
Yeah, and both teams right now are under a great deal of pressure, especially IC Catholic Prep. They're already down 7-0.
Yeah, definitely. Ryan Swift, though, he plays offense and defense. He is a linebacker. He has a fumble recovery. He had a few sacks last week at Wheaton, and he's not to be messed with. Ryan Swift, definitely look for him in this defense. Dean Ziglich as well. He's had 4 interceptions the last 2 games, but the quarterback, sophomore for the Knights, is named Luke Rigaben. He is a 67 completion rate, but he has 11 touchdowns thrown. He has 1 interception thrown. So Dean Ziglich might be looking to press, try to get an interception, and that might cause a hole in the RB defense. But here we go. Solano with the kick. It's a very nice kick. It's going to be right at the 10. Here we go. He's going to at the 15. He's at the 20. He goes to the right. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. And he's going to be taken down by a flurry of defenders. That included Dean Ziglich, 35-yard line. That was a nice 25-yard kickoff return, which brings up Luke Rickabin and Jordan Rowell. Jordan Rowell, of course, is the junior running back for the Knights, who's had an incredible year, 55 rushes for 626 yards and 9 touchdowns. Not to mention he has 221 reception yards. So it seems like this is like a Dwight Allen, which happened at St. Edward's a few weeks ago for Riverside Brookfield. They were able to stop him. I think they're going to be able to stop.
Yeah, in KC right now, they have the other running back in right now. It's number 22, Lazarick Eatman.
Yeah, Jordan Roll is not in right now, but there was a failed running attempt by number 22, Frank Soto. But I think they need to put Jordan Roll out there unless he's not in well condition. He's number 35. Look for 35 to be a key playmaker. There we go.
Yeah, and this can be great for the RB's defense right now.
Yes, 2nd and 10. There was no gain on the play. They're at the 35. He sends the receiver in motion. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll to the left, and he is going to be sacked for a loss of about 2. Now, Luke Rokabine is a sophomore. Ryan Swift wasn't perfect as a sophomore quarterback, but he's got to learn. He's got to mature, and as a sophomore, you have definitely time to mature. But when your team's 4-1 and on the verge of a playoff, you can't be making a stupid play like that unless the offensive line just didn't help him. But
yeah, RB's defense is definitely keeping that momentum going. They do not want to lose it.
Rokabine takes the snap, and he's decided to hand it off, and he handed it off very late, and that's a loss of 3. Luke Rokabine has not had an impressive first drive, and that's going to cause a 3rd and out So that's going to cause a punt. Riverside Brookfield had the ball for 6 minutes, and just as we approach 5 minutes, the Knights have not had a ball for a minute yet.
And like I said at the beginning of the game, RB should be using the blitz, but right now,
Yeah. Dean Ziegler, she's set to receive the punt. Oh, they're faking. Oh, I thought they were faking. He made it look pretty good. He made it look very good. He scrolled to the right. He didn't fake the team, but he definitely faked me. A very nice punt nonetheless. It's at the 25-yard line. And here comes Ryan Swift, who I think is going to run on this first play. Ryan Swift does not want to hand it off to his running backs. Ryan Swift look like an NFL quarterback out there, man.
and right now, I think my prediction right now is that RB's Bulldogs offense is just going to go all out right now. I think they're just going to keep on scoring and keep on scoring because it looks like their defense is shutting down IC Catholic Preps.
Yeah, definitely. ICCP did not look like they knew what they were doing. The head coach is definitely disappointed. He's furious at that offensive line. They're probably going to get a stern talking to right now. But Ryan Swift, I think he's going to come up with a very good play right here. Brandon Kern, he's got a pocket full of tricks. You never know what's going to come out of Ryan Swift's arm. He might be able to run it. Ryan Swift is just a dual threat. Dean Ziegler, you have to watch out for. You might have to watch out for the running back, Miskowski. So you always have to be aware for this ICCP defense, who's been able to. The last 3 games, ICCP has given up 6 points, 6 points, and 7 points. And first quarter, RB's got 7 points. So not working. Here we go, Swift. He hands it off, and that's going to be a very nice run. Gain of about 4 yards by the running back. And that was ball carrier was number 14, Jeremiah Clarkson. That's a gain of 4.
And the Kings, I think they should put Jordan Rowell in. He's number 35 for the Kings. He is very tall. He's very athletic. He's very, 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 very fast.
Yeah, here we go. 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs. You were saying, Matt?
Oh, yeah, and he should just be in for the running back spot for the Kings right now.
84, Declan, and he's set in motion. He's a junior. Ryan Swift, he's looking to the right. He's got a short pass. He overthrows Jeremiah Clarkson. He had Jeremiah Clarkson wide open. He overthrew it. You know, Ryan Swift's not perfect. We've been saying how amazing he is, but, you know, then again, he's a senior. He's not much older than 18, 17. So he's got a lot of time still to mature if he wants to play in college. And eventually, if he wants to be in the NFL, he's got to learn a lot.
And don't forget, this is the homecoming game. It's a lot of pressure. You know, his arm's going to be a little bit off today.
Yeah, he's got a big crowd tonight, so definitely on the edge. But here we go, 3rd and 6 from their own 33. Ryan Swift, he takes it. He scrolls right, and he's going to pass it. And Dean Ziegler with a catch. Move those chains for Riverside Brookfield. First down. That was a 7-yard gain. Enough for the first down. Ryan Swift's got 43 passing yards, and Dean Ziegler has 2 catches for 31 yards.
Yeah, and the cold right now is definitely not affecting Dean Ziegler's catching ability right now, but it seems to be doing a little bit of harm to Ryan Swift's throwing ability.
ICCP must be very, very mad because they could have got the ball back, but now Ryan Swift approaching midfield with a whole new set of downs. They're at their own 40. Ryan Swift's alone in the backfield, but not for long. He hands the ball off. He finds a nice opening, and that is Jeremiah Clarkson, who's going to make it just around midfield. He's got 2 rushes for 15 yards for Riverside Brookfield. First down. Matt, this rushing game is doing more and more. But Jeremiah Clarkson, we haven't mentioned him. So they have 4 running backs.
Yeah, and that was one thing that we were off today, Casey. We thought that RB was going to be playing with the passing game, and it seems to be doing the running game right now.
Their flag on the play, take away that rush by Jeremiah Clarkson. There's flag on the Bulldogs, and that's going to keep it a 15-yard penalty. That's very sad. Jeremiah Clarkson must be mad at his team, but I think they can do it again.
And if anyone's wondering what the weather is right now, it's 60 degrees. Currently, it is 8:01. And there is a high wind effect right now, which is affecting the ball, especially with passes. So
1st and 25 now for these Bulldogs. They have 4 wide receivers set. He's going to hand the ball off to Jeremiah Clarkson. He's got room on the right. Jeremiah Clarkson's going to run, and he's going to be down at around the 30-yard line. That is going to be a gain of about 8 yards. Jeremiah Clarkson's got 2 rushes for 12 yards.
And Jeremiah Clarkson looks like he got hit by his own teammate Dean Zieglich right there.
And Jeremiah Clarkson's got 100 rushing yards about this season, only 1 touchdown. And last week, he wasn't accounted for any plays. He did not get a rush, and he didn't get a pass. So Jeremiah Clarkson's trying to come out here and show what he's made of. As second down and 19 for the Bulldogs from their own 31. Ryan Swift, he's got 3 to his left, 1 to his right, and he's going to take it himself. He's going to go, and he's not going to find much room there. It's going to be a gain of about 3 yards for Ryan Swift, but every yard counts. I mean, he can pick up a 3rd and 16, but Ryan Swift right now has 6 rushes for 20 yards. No, excuse me, 30 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 15, I see Dean Zieglich catch right here for a first down.
Now, Casey, what are your predictions for the last 2 minutes or in the first quarter?
I see Riverside Brookfield picking it up right here. Touchdown. Dean Zieglich is going to get, well, they right now have 65 yards to cover if they want a touchdown. Dean Zieglich is going to get 40 of those yards and the touchdown.
Yeah, we definitely need some yard coverage right now. We need a deep throw.
Yeah, Dean Zieglich, he's set up far right. Swift, he's strolling right. He's looking, he underthrows it, and that's going to be Ryan Swift's first interception of the year. Matt, we said that these defenses have had interceptions on both sides, and Ryan Swift just made his first mistake of the night and his first mistake of the year, throwing his first turnover of the year.
Yeah, and the Kings it seems to be that they're playing a man-to-man zone right now in the back. And that's what's bothering Ryan Swift right now. He's trying to find an open man. He's moving around. And then he's got a bunch of guys from the defensive line that are coming right at him.
That penalty is bigger and bigger because now the Knights are at their the midfield, and they got very good field position. Oh, almost mishandled by the quarterback. Oh, and that was number 11, Jamari Wise. He was looking for the interception, but the Bulldogs have yet to let Luke Rickaben get a completion yet, and he is a 67% completion, and he's 0 for 5 right now.
Yeah, and this is definitely not good for the RB Bulldogs right now. Their defense, it's all up to them right now to keep whatever of that momentum that they had going in the early first quarter.
Rickaben, he scrolls to the left, scrolls to the right, and he's going to find a receiver. He finds number 20, captain of the wide receivers, Pat Guinan. He's a senior. He's 5'10", and Pat Guinan, he's got a first down for the Knights. That was a gain of 13.
Pat Guinan, he's 175 pounds. He's a lightweight. He can really run the field right now.
Yeah, Pat Guinan, look for him. He's the captain. Rickabine, he hands it off to number 35. There's the boy, Jordan Rowell. And he's going to have 1 carry. That's not going to be much, though.
And Jordan Rowell, 6'2", 195 pounds. He's the junior for the Kings.
He's averaging 11.4 yards per carry, which is amazing. And he's going to get the ball again. He's going to find room. He's going to find room on the right side. He's going to go from the 32 out around the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 10. It's enough for a Knight's first down. Matt, the Bulldogs have just got punched in the stomach, it seems like.
Yeah,
Penalty, not being able to complete. Ryan Swift getting picked off. And now almost in the red zone are the Knights. Jordan Rowell has 20 rushing yards.
Yeah, Jordan Rowell's got those long legs. He can really get across that field and get a touchdown.
Rickabine, he wants Rowell. Rowell's going to find room. He's going to get a gain of about 2 there. So Rowell's got 3 rushes for around 23 yards. There we go. He's averaging right now 7 yards per carry. So the Bulldogs need to find a way to stop him, or else they're not going to have fun the rest of this game.
Yeah.
1 minute exactly left in the first quarter, and Luke Rickabine's got a 2nd and 5 from the 20-yard line. Jordan Rowell, what a surprise. You can have the ball back. Oh, what a stiff arm from Rowell. That's a 4-yard carry, and the crowd is just in shock right now. I bet they still can't sink in the Swift interception, and it's very quiet here in Kennelly Athletic Complex. It's homecoming, so it's supposed to be all peppy, but a loss right here would be devastating for the Bulldogs. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Not enough for the first down for Rick. Here we go. Rickabine. He's going to hand it off. Jordan Rowell. Jordan Rowell has had 5 straight carries, and that's going to be close. They're going to the referees are going to have to spot the ball depending on where they spot it. It's most likely a first down for the Knights. That it is a first down for these ICCP Knights.
Yeah, and RB's defense is going to have to be really tight around the ends right now because that's where the gap is for Jordan Rowell. They seem to be playing a three-man zone in the safety area.
Yeah, Jordan Rolls, 5 carries. He's got the ball the last 5 times. He's only a junior, so I'd be amazed to see what he does next year. But 30 yards. He's had the ball 5 straight times. He's gotten 3 first downs for this team. As Luke Rickabin is going to hand it off to Jordan Roll here, I can bet. He sends wide receiver to the left. Open up the right for Roll. Oh, no, he's going to fool everybody. He's going to throw it to the left. Oh, that was a very aggressive tackle. He fooled everybody. That was about a 4-yard reception to number 2, Luke Caius. He's a junior. Luke Caius is 13 receptions now for 160 yards on the year and has 2 touchdowns for these Knights.
And this is great for the Knights right now. They can just hand it off to Jordan Rowell and see him. He's going to...
Here we go. One last play in the first quarter of play. 5 seconds. He's going to hand it off to Jordan Roll. Jordan Roll is going to have his offensive line fail him, and he's going to get tackled for about a gain of 1. Jordan Roll, not much there. And that's going to end the first quarter of play. The Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs are going to have 7 points, and the ICCP Knights 0. But Matt, Jordan Roll has made a very big impression of these Bulldogs, and he's going to say, I'm not going down without a fight. Ryan Swift, he's in shock. But
yeah,
this is looking like a very good game.
There was that interception right there that just totally shut down the Bulldogs right there. And then they switched out their running backs, and they put in Jordan Rowell.
Yeah, they didn't have Roll in at the beginning, but they just said, Jordan, you can get the call. We trust you. And just to mention, though, last year, today's October 2nd, October 4th of last year, Friday night, Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs were playing the Knights at ICCP, and Ryan Swift led them to victory 26-7. So the Knights are looking for some revenge here against Ryan Swift, and they have turned the tables.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs right now, they definitely need to stop Jordan Rowell. If they let him through a gap, it's an automatic touchdown.
But the Knights held to no points in the first quarter. They were averaging 17.5 points in the first quarter, but the second quarter is where they scored the most points on average. They're averaging 20 points in the second quarter, but and in the third and fourth quarters, they're averaging 3.5 points total. They've yet to score in the fourth quarter, so if the Knights want to make this a game, they need to score right here. Here we go, 3rd and 3 from the 5-yard line of the Bulldogs. Here we go, Luke Rickabine has 2 running backs. He's going to hand it off to Jordan Roll. No, he's not. He's going to fake. He wants him himself, and he is not Ryan Swift, and he's going to get taken down for a loss of 1, 4th and 4, and they're going to be stuck to try to kick a field goal, but the wind has died down a little bit.
I say they kick the field goal right now. I wouldn't want to lose this position.
Yeah, I know, but the wind's moving from left to right, so the kicker's going to be trying to go in the wind, but they don't have the kicking team out there. They have Luke Rickabine and Jordan Roll. Here we go, 4th and 4. This is gutsy. Let's see if they can get it. Rickabine, he's going to take it, and he's looking to his left. He's going to... It's going to get
stopped right there.
They're going to stop, but there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. This could be big. The Bulldogs think that it's against the Knights, but the Knights aren't so sure. Flag on the play, but did they take the flag off? I cannot tell. It looks like
they took the flag off.
I don't know, but I see Jordan Roll.
Yeah, there goes
there,
Ryan Swift out there.
Yep, Ryan Swift, turnover on downs. That was very gutsy. They didn't get it. That could come back to haunt them. They should have taken the 3 points. No trust in the kicker, who's 21 for 28 on extra points this year. Not too good, and that was just about like an extra point.
And this is Ryan Swift's chance to just get back on track right now. He needs to recover from that interception from earlier.
He's got 43 passing yards, and he's got 30 rushing yards. So here we go. He's got 1 in the backfield. Swift, he's going to hand it off. That is Jeremiah Clarkson. Not much for the Clarkson. He's got now 5 rushes for about 14 yards, gain of 2. And the Bulldogs can't afford to give a 3rd and out here because they would give them great field goal or great position if they had to punt.
Yeah, Bulldogs, they really need to get their wide receivers going right now. They're just in a stump right now. They really need to get going.
No gain on the play, so it's 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 6. Dean Ziglich needs to make a play here. Here we go. Ryan Swift, he's got Ziglich on the right, and he's going to hand it off again. And again, there's no gain. Oh, he comes out of nowhere. He somehow got out of that. That was Alan Carter. Alan Carter, a gain of 4. And as we see this highlight, it looked like he was going to get down, but he somehow came out of all of that. Amazing. He broke at least 4 tackles. Alan Carter, that was a gain of around 4. Bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Big play. Big play here for the Bulldogs.
And for a passing play right now, I think they should get a little slants that come and cross between each other.
Yeah. Ziglich,
right around the 30-yard line.
Ziglich has seemed like he's the only guy to line up on the right side. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 running backs in the backfield. I formation. He's going to fake it. He's going to take it himself. Ryan Swift is going to try to take it himself, and he's not Superman, which happens to be the theme of homecoming is superheroes. But Ryan Swift is going to come up a bit short, and it's going to make up a 4th and 3 for the Bulldogs. They're going to have to punt. That's very sad. Ryan Swift has not been able to come back off of that interception, and
here goes the momentum with defense again. Can they stop the Knights again?
ICCCP is probably mad at themselves for not taking the points, seeing that Ryan Swift cannot do the same thing. Here we go. Dean Ziglich, the wide receiver. He is also the punter. He's going to punt the ball. He's going to roll right. Dean Ziglich, he's going to punt it very late. Dean was trying to find an opening, and he did not have a good punt there. A very short punt of around 25 yards, and that's going to give the Knights great field position at around the Bulldogs' 40-yard line.
Yeah, and I know this sounds a little corny, but there is a wind effect that could have been bad with that kick.
Well, he
was definitely off balance.
He ran out of room. He was trying to see if he could find an opening, try to get this defense off pressure, but he almost crossed the line, which would have been a 10-yard penalty.
And to mention again, Jordan Rowell for the Knights, 156.5 rushing yards per game.
So the Bulldogs were kicking from the 13-yard line, and that punt was 10 yards. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line is Luke Rickaben, taking the field. He's got Jordan Roll. He's on the right side. Jordan Roll is going to get that pass, and amazing tackle from Jamari Wise, who timed that play, timed the screen, and that's going to be
now the Bulldogs offense just has to pick up the slack. The defense is doing everything for them right now. That's pretty much what's keeping them in the game right now. The offense definitely needs to pick it up. Ryan Swift needs to get on his game, and the wide receivers just need to get moving.
Yeah, definitely. As it gets colder and colder out here in Brookfield. And again, this is the opening game in the new Kennelly Athletic Complex. Everyone is really ready for this first game, which is very tight. Here we go, 2nd and 15, a loss of 5. Rickabin, he avoids 1 tackle. Oh my gosh, he finds Jordan Rowell wide open, and that's going to be a 29-yard touchdown for the Knights. Jordan Rowell, that was a very, very nice move by a sophomore. He didn't look like a sophomore there. He looks like he's going to run, and he gets the middle linebackers to come at him, and he finds Jordan Rowell wide open. Dean Ziglich not being able to tackle him, and Dean thought he was going to run.
Yeah, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is a close game right now. 7-6. They're going to get, it looks like they're going to go for the field goal.
They're going to go for the extra point, but Jordan Rowell, then again, a 29-yard.
He's running.
Jordan Rowell, they lateral it. Oh my gosh. What a play. Man, you can see that later tonight. That was a beauty. Oh my gosh, they were going for 2 like they seem to always do because of the no trust in the kicker. But Luke Rickabin looked like he was going to get stuffed there. He sees Jordan Rowell right behind him, laterals it to him, and Jordan Rowell makes a spin move and a very nice 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and
that's make it 8-7, Knights over Bulldogs, and Ryan Swift needs to do something here. If they don't, they can possibly risk a 1-possession deficit, and Ryan Swift needs to make a play. Dean Ziglich needs to do something. he missed the coverage there, and he paid the price for Jordan Rowell. Jordan Rowell has now got 10 touchdowns on the year. That was his first reception touchdown, which puts him now at around 250 yards receiving.
And right now for Bulldogs offense, we can't depend on the duo anymore. It's anyone who wants to step up to the plate and just go in for anything right now. They really need a touchdown right now. If they want a safe lead, they need a touchdown right now.
Yeah, 8:46 left in the first half. Stick around as we will see the halftime show, which features the Pupettes from Riverside Brookfield High School during halftime. So stick around. 8 more minutes left in this first half. Riverside Brookfield is losing 8-7 to the IC Catholic Prep Knights. But here we go. Dean Ziglich set to return this. The kicker had a very nice opening kickoff, and Ziglich took it 20 yards.
Yeah, and if Ziglich can get this ball right now, he really needs to get some good yard coverage.
He has long legs. He's been able to do it all year. He was not the kick returner last year. That was Matt Chapp, who has graduated. They're avoiding kicking it to Dean Ziglich, and they kick it short, but they still have one of their main guys get it, but it's not. They're going to be down around the 29. So that was number 38 with the carry, or the kickoff, and that was Joey Swallow. He is a junior, 5'9", 180. He had an interception last game. So,
yeah, and right now Ryan Swift, and like I said, it's not the duo anymore. It's anyone who wants to step up to the plate. Somebody's got to get open.
Dean Ziglich has not got a pass of over 10 yards since the first drive where he got a 24-yard catch, which was capped off by Ryan Swift's 1-yard carry. And here we go. Ryan Swift, he's got one in the backfield. Ziglich to the right, wide receiver to the left. He's going to hand it off to the running back, and the ball carrier is going to be number 14, Jeremiah Clarkson. And the running game is just being stopped time after time. They're going to have to throw it to Dean, or they're going to have to find another wide receiver. They got Zachary Whitkin, who is very good. He has a touchdown this year, 150 reception yards, but it's not going to happen with this running game.
I think the RB Bulldogs need to use a little bit of a slip screen right now.
Look, they only have one guy in the receiver, and they only have one guy in the backfield. There are 9 guys trying to stop this running game in this offensive line. So they need to pass it. Ryan Swift gets the message. He's looking left, and he's going to find a wide open Dean Ziglich, who does not make the catch. Dean Ziglich, that was a reception of at least 8 yards, but, it's cold, so his fingers might be getting numb. But Ryan Swift saw that coverage was definitely man coverage. He only had to worry about one guy, and Dean beat him.
I say right now they run, and if they are going to run, they need to get an amount of yards where if they are still at the 4th down, they can at least go for it.
4 wide receivers out there. It's 3rd and 13. I expect a pass here. Ryan Swift, he takes it. He looks left. He's going to have to run it himself. He's going to try, and he's not going to do it. It's a 6-yard carry from Ryan Swift. He's got 8 rushes for 40 yards, averaging 5 yards a rush, but Riverside Brookfield's going to have to settle for a 3rd straight punt.
And as the time goes by, it gets colder and colder. The wind seems to be dimming down a little bit. What do you think the effect is on the players?
The wind keeps moving from right to left. Earlier it was moving left to right, but it's so sad that they could possibly be down by 7 points, which they have not seen in a while, the Bulldogs of Riverside Brookfield. Ziglich, he punts it. There's a better punt. That's going to be a punt of at least 30 yards, and it's going to be fair catch by the Knights. They're going to take over at the 33-yard line, and Luke Rogabean's definitely got to be very happy. He's got 40 passing yards so far and a touchdown, and Ryan Swift only has 40 passing yards as well, but he's got the touchdown. Yeah,
Bulldogs seem to be stumped right now. It seems like they've never been in a bad position, and that's the problem with this team. They need to have experience with bad situations where they can just come back, and it seems to be not happening right now.
Definitely. Here we go, the sophomore Rickabean. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to who else would it be, Matt, but Jordan Rowell. It's going to be a 2-yard gain, and he's going to have 7 rushes for 33 yards on our count from up here in the booth. And 7 minutes left in the first half at the new Kennelly Athletic Complex. If you're just joining us, 8-7 Knights over the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs scored on a Ryan Swift 1-yard sneak, and last drive, these Knights scored on a 29-yard pass from Ricker being a roll with a 2-point conversion. Here you go, 2nd and 9. Handoff, nope. It's gonna get tipped. Oh boy. That pass was tipped by Ricker Bean, but Luke Callis, the junior wide receiver, picks him up. Luke Callis, that's enough for a first down. That was a 15-yard gain.
And Luke Callis is 5'11", 158 pounds right now. He's a junior.
That was very nice. Very nice play. And we'd like to say thank you to the Lions Township TV for helping us with this game. As there we go, Luke Callis, again, is going to have a 9-yard catch. As we see there, now almost second and 1.
We see the height and weight coming into play right now. He looks like he's trying to get a little bit of looks like he's trying to get some stats in his sheet right now.
Yeah, but here we go. Oh, flag on the play. It's going to be offsides on these Knights. That's why the flag was thrown before they can make a play.
Yeah, and this is what the Bulldogs need right now. They just need something for a change of motivation and momentum right now.
Yeah, that's going to make it 2nd and 6 now instead of 2nd and 1. It's a little costly now because now instead of being at the 40-yard line, they're at their 40s. They're past midfield now. At the 49-yard line. But 2nd and 6. It's either going to be to roll or Callis. But remember, Pat Guerin, he had a 15-yard catch earlier in one of the drives. And here we go, 2nd and 6, ball on the 49-yard line. Here we go, Rickaben. He scrolls left. He's got a receiver. That's number 1, who's it's going to be a gain of around 13 for Pat Jordan. 13 yards. Good enough for a Knights first down. And the Bulldogs can't seem to find their rhythm.
And number 1, Pat Jordan, he's the wide receiver for the Knights. He's a senior. He is 6 feet tall, 168 pounds.
And this drive has put Luke Rickabine over 1,000 yards passing for the year. He rolls to the right. He's looking deep. He's got a receiver. He underthrows him. He was intended for Pat Jordan, but that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for these Knights who are trying to.
Yeah, and Casey, we haven't seen any of those deep passes yet.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe this is what Ryan Swift needs to do. He needs to start throwing some deep passes because it seems to be that they're stopping all their short passes. Get those wide receivers out there.
The Bulldogs seem to be in a man-to-man coverage. Dean Ziglich, though, he's got to be careful. If one of those men get beat, Dean's definitely got to help him. Jordan Roll is going to find room. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Jordan Roll is going to be gone. He's going to go all the way. There's a flag, but if it stands to a 36-yard rush from Jordan Roll, that'd be a 2nd of the game. But all this could change with the flag. The referees are talking, and this would be big. Jordan Roll is looking stoppable. The flag, illegal use of the hands by the Knights. Bring the yards back. No touchdown from Roll. That's sad. He made a very nice play.
Yeah, and Bulldogs really need to take advantage of this. Nothing's working for them right now. They really need to take advantage of this.
That could have changed everything if that was a touchdown. Instead, a 5-yard penalty. Now it is a 2nd and 15 for the Knights. 2nd and 10 for the Knights, with 5 minutes left, just over 5 minutes left in the half. And I'd say Ricker Bean's going back to roll here. It just worked out, and it worked just a second ago. Why not try it again? Nothing to lose. You got 2 more downs to play with. Oh, it's going to be a deep pass, and he overthrows him. Barely. It looked as though way overthrew him. But number 20 was the intended receiver. That's Pat Ginnon. Pat Ginnon was the intended receiver. And Luke Rickabine seems like he feels more comfortable and wants to throw deep because RB defense is getting picked apart, just like Brian Swift has been doing most of the season.
And what I think the Knights should have done right there is they should have done like a little pitch to the right. You would have your front defensive line covering the right side. You pitch it to Roll, and he just runs right around that the defensive line right there.
They had an option there with the screen with Roll, but it looks like the defense saw that, so he went deep. But here we go. It's going to be Second and 25, a penalty again by the Knights, and this is going to be a second consecutive replay of second down. Riccobene might go deep again since they have 25 yards to gain, and nope, he's going to try for a screen for roll, and the screen to roll is stopped by David Pribble-Pierdonock. Very nice. To bring up a third and 25. They need to go deep, or they need to try to find some way to get 25 yards. But the Bulldogs have just enough time. 5 minutes left.
I think what the Knights are going to do is they're going to try to get some good coverage, and then when they're at the fourth down, they're going to get a field goal going.
Well, they definitely need to go deep here. That's why they have no one in the backfield and 5 receivers. Jordan Roll, he's on the left side. Number 10 is also on the left side, along with Roll. He's looking left. He wants Jordan Roll. Jordan Roll is wide open, and that's going to be a big gain, a gain of around 38 yards. And Luke Riccobene finds Jordan Roll, who picks apart this man coverage. Oh, my gosh.
The Bulldogs are in trouble right now. They just got to stop him right now.
That's going to put Luke Riccobene over 100 yards. He's at 110 passing yards. And Jordan Roll, his second catch, he has 2 catches now for 63 yards.
Yeah, and Jordan Rowe is just a stat sheet stuffer right now. He's just trying to build up his stats, and he's trying to win for his team.
That was big. Big. Jordan Rowe is going off on the sidelines to get a breather. That was a very big gain. Very nice. Everyone's happy, except for the Bulldogs here. There we go. First and goal from the 9. Riccobene, he's going to hand it off to number 22, the backup running back for these Knights. That's going to be Lazaric Eatman. He is a sophomore, 5'7", for ICCP. And that's going to bring up a second and goal for these Knights, who are trying to increase their lead from 1 to possibly 7 or 8.
Yeah, and I think the Bulldogs right now should just have a 2-man zone and just go an all-out blitz right there.
Riverside Brookfield, Jordan Roll is back on that field, and they see it. They stop him. Only 2 yards for Jordan Roll there, but still 8 rushes for 35 yards, 2 catches for 63 yards, and right now he's at a total of 98 total yards.
Yeah, and I think the Knights right now, I think they're just going to do like a slip screen and get around the middle right there, because it seems to be a little cluster in the middle right there, and the defense, the RB Bulldogs defense is right in the middle, so the Knights should take advantage of
A
this.
little bit of a shocker. 4 minutes left in the half, and a team has yet to use a timeout. Luke Riccobene is alone in the backfield. He's got 4 wide receivers. He's going to take it himself, and he's got it wide open. And he is. They're saying he's short. They're saying Luke Riccobene is short there. Not going to be a touchdown. It looked for sure like he had it, but they somehow stopped it. That's going to bring up a 4th down and goal from the less than 1 yard left. Big play. They went for it one time. They're going for it. Okay, that's crazy here in Riverside Brookfield, but I think we all know what's going to happen, Matt. It's going to be number 35. Circle him if you can see him on that screen. Jordan Roll. He was going to get the ball here. He's just timeout.
Yep, here
First
we go.
charge timeout. First timeout used by ICCP. And the stadium is getting so loud. The bleachers were getting stomped on by hundreds and hundreds of feet that I don't think Luke Riccobene could hear what his offensive coordinator was telling him in his ear.
And Casey, what do you think the RB Bulldogs defense should do right now?
Stop this run. They need 2 blitz.
Yes, sir.
And they definitely need 2 blitz. Otherwise, Jordan Roll is going to step right in here and say, may I have another, sir? And have his second touchdown of the game. And if he gets he's going to have 99 total yards if he gets a touchdown. But guys, stay here. Stay tuned to RBTV. In 3 minutes, we will have live coverage for halftime led by the Riverside Brookfield Pupettes during the halftime show. First ever at the new Kennelly Athletic Complex.
And this is a
on
big play right here.
Cold October night. Here we go. Crowd's going crazy. Cheerleaders going crazy. The Bulldogs are going crazy. And here we go. 4th and 1. Jordan Rowe is going to get the ball. I'll say it. And Jordan Rowe is going to be close, and he's going to get stuffed. Jordan Rowe stuffed. Oh, my gosh, they blitzed. And that's not going to be enough. Bulldogs blitz. They listen to the coach upstairs, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Twice these Knights have tried to go for it, and twice they've missed. They could easily have 6 more points on the board, but now with 3 minutes left, Ryan Swift needs to go 99 yards.
And Casey, I know people are going to hate me for saying this, but I honestly think the Knights should have just went for a field goal right there. You could have got a safe coverage for points.
They could have 6 more points. It could be a 14-7 game right now, but instead it's not. Ryan Swift needs to pass it here. They're coming with the blitz. Ryan Swift, he's going to try to sneak in himself, and 5-yard rush by Ryan Swift. That gets him out of the end zone. That's going to be 9 rushes for 45 yards. He's going to keep his 5 yards.
Yeah, there's a little trash talking going on right now between Ryan Swift and number 1.
Yeah, Ryan Swift and Pat Jordan, who's one of the wide receivers for these Knights. But here we go, clock ticking. Tick, tick, tick. 2:30 left in this first half. 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs from their own 6-yard line. Ryan Swift's got Dean Ziegler to the right and one running back in the backfield. Surprisingly, it's either going to be a run or go to Ziegler. And no, it's a run to the fullback. Number 17 is going to get the carry. That's going to be David Pribble-Pierdenach, and he's going to get no gain. Now, 3rd down here. 2 minutes left. Plenty of time for these Knights. If they can stop right here and get a punt, they'll be around midfield.
Yeah, and the RB Bulldogs offense just has to get going.
This could
right
possibly
away.
be their 4th straight 3-and-out for the Bulldogs. And 3rd and 4, they have one wide receiver to the left. That one wide receiver, none other than Dean Ziegler. They send one wide receiver to the right now. They're sending him back. Pribble-Pierdenach. And there's going to be a timeout. Timeout on the Bulldogs. That's going to be their first timeout. And with just a little bit over 100 seconds left in this game, Matt, do you think the Bulldogs can possibly score anything?
Well, Casey, not going to lie, but this second quarter, the Knights have really used the clock. And that's a big problem for the Bulldogs. They should have used this time to kind of get back on track, but so far the offense just hasn't been doing anything. They need to get going.
Yeah, but Ryan Swift is clutch, though. 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, he'll take advantage. He's definitely got to be getting angry right now. But most of the points in the second quarter are scored by the Knights. And the Knights, 0 points in the 4th quarter this year and averaging 3 points in the 3rd quarter. So it's looking pretty good for the Bulldogs going into the second half. But right now, the Bulldogs need to worry about getting stuffed right here, which would be awful. Coach Brandon Kern's definitely got to be trying to get Ryan Swift back in the game, back thinking straight. He threw an interception, and he's never been the same.
Yeah, and as we talked about this before, the defense for the Bulldogs has just been picking up the slack for the offense.
Here we go, 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Ryan Swift, he's going to be at his own 7-yard line. He needs 4 yards badly. Here we go. He's looking. He's going to hand it off. And that's going to be to number 3. The running back is going to get the ball. Alan Carter. And that's going to be a... Keep those chains going. That's a Bulldogs. First down, Alan Carter. 5-yard gain. He's got 9 yards. And that's enough for a Bulldogs first down. Big play. Very smart by Curtin. I bet they were expecting the pass there.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs needed this right now.
But
They
if they
had
want
to get
points-
something going.
If they want points, Ryan Swift's got to trust his arm. As he's looking to the left, he's going to trust that, but he's going to overthrow Dean Ziegler. It's just the 3rd time he's missed. One of them, though, was Dean just not having quick hands.
Yeah, and the wide receivers right now, they keep sweeping out to the sidelines right now, and that's not working out for Ryan Swift's arm. He's just overthrowing it, and it's going past the wide receivers right there. They need to go through the middle, slant, and cross.
Yeah, definitely. As we have 2nd and 10 from their own 13, the Bulldogs, and they definitely need Ryan Swift to be making passes if they want any chances at retaking the lead before the half ends. They have just under 80 seconds left, and the Bulldogs need something right now. Ryan Swift, he's going to take it, and he's going to want to take it himself, and he gets hit 2 yards after he starts running. It's going to be a 3-yard run, though. It's going up 3rd and 7. Ryan Swift has 10 rushes for 48 yards.
And Casey, there's one thing that we just haven't been talking about, and it's the Knights' defense. I mean, look how good their defense is. They're just totally shutting down the Bulldogs right now.
Definitely. As we have 70 seconds left in the first half, stay tuned. The Riverside Brookfield Puppets are going to have a halftime show. And we have third and 6 for the Bulldogs. The ball's on the 13-yard line, and the Bulldogs are just one missed opportunity away from punting it for a count of 5th straight time.
And Casey, I think what the problem is right now is just they've never been in a bad situation. They don't know how to react to this problem. This season they just haven't. They've been on a roll.
The Knights just used their second timeout. They have 1 timeout left. They're going to use it wisely if they get this ball back. But here we go. 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. They have to get this. If they don't get this, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, and Coach Braden Curtin, he's giving a little pep talk to his players right now.
Yes, definitely. Yep, here we go. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. They're going to take it, and it's going to be a pass. No. Oh, Ryan Swift gets hit as he passes. He had a wide open receiver. Number 84 was wide open.
Now that should be a flag, don't you think? Shouldn't that be roughing the passer?
I don't know. He looked like he was going to run, but he just decided not to. That's not going to be a flag. Bring up a 5th straight 4th down for the Bulldogs. That's not good. And there's still 60 seconds left for these Knights to try to score.
Yeah, this could be very big for the Knights right now.
Definitely.
They got Jordan Rowell come in the back right now. He's looking like Devin Hester today.
All depends what kind of Dean Ziegler's kick we get. If we get a very bad Dean Ziegler's kick, they're going to score. If we can get it past the 50-yard line, I don't know. But here we go. Ziegler, it's going to be a punt, and it's going to bounce. It's going to bounce, but it's going to take a big hop. It's going to be down right at the 46-yard line. 55 seconds for the Knights. And, Matt, your prediction. 55 seconds, what's going to happen?
55 seconds. Well, right now I think the Knights, they're going to use Luke Rickelbein. They're going to use him to get a lot of coverage down the field right now. And I say at the 20-yard line, they're going to use Jordan Rowell. And they're gonna let him sweep around the sides.
He's been gaining confidence though with the deep ball. He might go to Pat Gannon, who he missed. He was trying to go for a 20-yard completion. He's gonna roll to his left, and he's gonna pass it to number 1. Luke Callis smartly steps out of bounds. In 4 seconds, they just gained 8 yards there. Luke Callis now has 3 receptions for around 32 yards. And 2nd and 2, and they're moving very nicely. They're at the 40-yard line, second and 3. And he's by himself. He's looking. He's going deep. He wants Jordan Roll, and he overthrows Jordan Roll. But the clock's not going to go. 46 seconds.
Yeah, and don't forget the Knights. They're going to still have possession of the ball after the half.
They will, though. Riverside Brookfield chose to receive the ball first half, so the Knights will get the ball second half. They have nothing to lose if they don't score, and they have all to gain if they do. They definitely want a 2-possession lead going into the RB drive for the 3rd quarter. Rickabean, he's got room to run. Oh my gosh, Luke Rickabean. That's going to be a rush for around 13 yards. What happened with the defense there? That's going to be a 15-yard gain by Luke Rickabean.
Bulldogs defense is looking a little bit tired right now.
But they're going to have to trust the kicker if they can't get in here. He rolls to the right, and he's going to find number 20. That's going to be a gain of around 8 yards.
It looks like he dropped it right
Incomplete. Pat Gannon missed the ball. From our angle, it looked like he caught it. It looked like he made a very nice diving catch. But nonetheless, 2nd 10 with 36 seconds left in this first half for the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. And
yeah, and it looks like Rickabean needs to start using Pat Jordan right now.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to look. He's looking deep. Uh-oh. Intercepted! Interception! Who is that? Oh, he's getting some very... Oh! Interception by none other than number 46 for the Bulldogs. That is going to be a big interception. And that's the first interception all year for Luke Rickabean. He just completely underthrew it. And
all right, so right now we got 27 seconds. If the Bulldogs if they're just not looking for a touchdown right now or a field goal, obviously they're looking for a touchdown, but a field goal could be really useful right now. They can get in the lead.
Yeah, definitely. But we definitely are going to see something come from Curtin as he calls in second timeout 1 left with 27 seconds left in this first half.
And you know what? You might as well use those timeouts because you're gonna get three. You're gonna get your 3 timeouts back after the half.
Yeah, but Ryan Swift has not been the Ryan Swift we've seen all year. He has not been making the passes. Dean Ziegler has not been making the catches, and Ryan Swift has not been able to find the holes like he did in the first drive. This is going to be their 7th drive. They haven't scored since the first drive, and they have not gotten a Bulldogs first down in a while.
Yeah, and it is homecoming, so this could have a really big effect on Ryan Swift.
Yeah, but there's no excuses. They've been practicing on this field all week, and they should definitely be able to score more than 7 points in 7 possessions. But here we go. He's got 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Dean Ziglich is on 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Dean Ziglich is on the far right, 1 running back in the backfield. He's going to hand it off. Oh, he hands it off to Jeremiah Clarkson, who gets completely thrown to the ground. And that's going to let the clock tick, and that is most likely going to be the last play we see in this first half. Yep, Bulldogs are going to stop. We're going to go into the second half of play. The Bulldogs are going to be losing to the ICCP Knights 8-7. To recap what happened, Ryan Swift on the first play of the drive of the game. Dean Ziglich, he had 30 yards, and Ryan Swift concluded that drive with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. But soon after, Luke Rickabine connected with Jordan Roll for a 29-yard reception touchdown. And Luke Rickabine, he has over 100 yards passing and a touchdown, but he had 1 interception. Both quarterbacks made a mistake, but stay tuned for our live halftime show presented by Lions Township TV, and we will see on the field the Riverside Brookfield Puppets perform. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the RBTV Game of the Week. I'm Casey Valletta with Matt Angio. In the first half of play, we saw the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs take an early 7-0 lead on a Ryan Swift 1-yard run, but with a 2-point conversion and a touchdown by Jordan Roll, ICCP took an 8-7 lead. And here we are going into the third quarter. The Bulldogs are down, and they kick the ball to a hot Luke Rosaben and Jordan Roll. Here we go, Solano with a nice kick. It's going to be bounce at the 35-yard line, and number 35, Roll, he's going to take it. And here comes Luke Ricklebean. And the Knights offense, who just came off a few third and outs, but still quite impressive. They were pretty gutsy. They went for 2 fourth-down conversions at the within the 5-yard line, and they missed.
And Casey, what are your predictions going on with the Knights right now?
They're hot. They're playing right now like they're going to win. Ryan Swift has not been performing right. Dean Ziglich has not been performing as normal. And this defense is getting picked apart.
Yeah, and then for the Knights, we get that Jordan Rowell.
Jordan Rowell right here. You said it. 4 yards right there for Rowell. He ended the first half with 8 rushes for 35 yards and 2 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown. That 4-yard run gives him 9 rushes for 39 yards. And a 2nd and 6 for these Knights.
And let's see if that RB Bulldog defense can pick up the slack for the offense right now.
They've had long possessions, the Knights, and so Jordan Roll, when you run the ball so much, you're going to take up a lot of that time off the board. Let's just know that they started the quarter on this drive, and let's see what time they end it with. There we go. A yard gained by Jordan Roll puts him at over the century mark now for total yards.
And the good thing about Jordan Roll is that as soon as he gets the ball, he's off.
He's explosive.
He's
Max
explosive.
Forte on the Bears, you could say Eddie Lacy on the Packers, but he's explosive. And Luke Rickabine, he's been looking like he's been the Ryan Swift of past games. And Ryan Swift playing like he's a sophomore. And here's Jordan Roll. That's a 6-yard gain. That's enough for a Knights first down. And this has been the story, basically, of the first half. The Bulldogs just have not been playing to what they've been used to.
Yeah, and Jordan Roll, he's just taking over the game right now. I mean, he's just unstoppable. He's just so powerful. He's explosive. He's quick. He can carry the ball. He's got the hands.
He's touched the ball 13 times, and he already has over 100 yards. Oh, throw to number 22. That's going to be a yard gain, but there's a flag. Flag on the play. Number 22, Lazarick Eatman. He's a sophomore, 5'7", but flag on the play. You never know. But Matt, what are your predictions for this drive right here?
Well, I think right now RB Bulldogs are gonna have to blitz it right now and have a two-man zone going in the back.
Well, definitely. I mean, Jordan Roll has just been explosive hitting that ball, and the Bulldogs have not been able to stop him. But bring the chains back. That's a penalty on the Knights, and that's gonna take away the roll. Oh, 3rd and 18. So we're gonna replay 3rd down, and big play.
Yeah, and they got a lot to cover right now.
Remember, Luke Rickabine, he's been wanting to go deep lately, and right now I'm saying he's gonna go deep. He looks right, he throws, he's gonna juke the referee, he's gonna try to go deep, and it's gonna be tipped. Oh my gosh, he's been so lucky lately, and that's number 20, Pat Ginnon, and that pass was tipped, and here as we see on the replay, a very nice pass, but it was a little short. It should have been intercepted, but it was tipped and caught still.
Yeah, and that's the problem with the Bulldogs defense. If they're gonna go for the ball, you gotta intercept it. You gotta grab that ball. Right now, I mean, you got the gloves and everything. Just grab the ball.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 8 right now, but definitely the Bulldogs have not been playing like they usually have. Oh my gosh, another pass close to being intercepted, but a catch by number 2, completed to Luke Callies. He's got 4 catches now for 36 yards, and Luke Callies, he's a junior. He's been doing good. That's enough for a nice 1st down, and they've had the ball for 3.5 minutes so far right now.
And the Bulldogs, I think their zone has to spread out. They have their front men going. They're looking for number 35, Jordan Rowell. But you need your zone to spread out for the wide receivers that are looking for the catch.
Here we go, Luke Rickabine. He sends number 2, Luke Callies, in motion. Here we go, he takes a snap, Jordan Roll. Jordan Roll is gonna, oh my gosh, those strong, powerful legs turn nothing into 3 yards. 3 yards, still something big, as now he has 12 rushes for 50 yards. He's gonna make it third and 5.
And Casey, it looks like, again, the Knights are just managing the clock. They're just milking it pretty much. I mean, and why not? You're up by a point.
Yeah, but still, even if Ryan Swift touches the ball, he has not been passing the ball well. But there we go. This is a big second down for the Knights. They fake it to Roll, and they pass it to number 1. Oh, he nice stiff arm, and then he gets 5 Bulldogs tackling him.
That was Pat Jordan.
Pat Jordan, the senior wide receiver, and that was 6 yards. Bring up 3rd and 2. Pat Jordan, he has 2 catches now for 20 yards.
And it looks like, you know, they're switching it up a lot. They're running, they're passing.
Yeah, they're doing everything.
Usually the short passes, and pretty much every long pass they do is either tipped and then caught.
Yeah, definitely. But flag should be offsides against the Knights. That will make it 3rd and 7. That it is. Nope. I'm wrong. Encroachment on the Bulldogs. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It was 3rd and 2. Make it a 1st down. The Bulldogs just don't want to win this game in front of their crowd.
Yeah, that's what it seems like right now. They're just really not, they can't fight right now. They're
the crowd
just
is
out
silent.
of it.
There's so much energy in that first drive. Swift had the touchdown, and now it's just absolutely silent here at Kennelly Athletic Complex. And that is Jordan Roll, and that is a gain of about 3. Jordan Roll has been killing the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs.
And Casey, I think, again, people are not going to like what I'm saying about this, but the Bulldogs kind of need this. They need to be put into bad situations.
They need to get ready for the playoffs because
Exactly.
they are a playoff team. But these Knights have been averaging 3.5 points in the 3rd quarter. And here we go.
Looked like a false start.
False start, 1st and 15 for these Knights. But still, the Bulldogs have not been playing like they want to win ever since that first touchdown. They have just seemed to be giving up completely. It's not looking good. Definitely. Here we go. He sends Roll in motion. It's going to be a pass to Roll. Roll's wide open. Roll's got room, and he's going to try to put a juke on. And oh my gosh, Jordan Roll. Jordan Roll, you are, I'm going to tip my cap to you, Jordan Roll. That was a 5-yard catch turned into at least a 9-yard catch.
And the Bulldogs are definitely being put to the test right now. They can't see, they seem to not be handling it well under that much pressure.
Jordan Roll's got 73 reception yards. That leads any wide receiver right now for tonight. Even Dean Zieglich, who only has 2 catches for 31 yards. Not like Dean Zieglich usually does. He was 6 for 95 last game, and Dean Zieglich has been underperforming, as have Ryan Swift and the offense. Here's Rickabine. Why not? Oh, incompletion. That's coming up a 4th and 5. They haven't trusted the kicker. They've gone for it twice within the 5-yard line. I don't see why they wouldn't go for it here if you just don't trust the kicker.
Yeah, in Casey, I'm not trying to go down on Ryan Swift. It's really not Dean Zieglich's fault why he's doing, not like how he usually does. There's a chain effect.
Here we see the Bulldogs sideline. That's Hunter Hughes. He's the sophomore quarterback. He's looking very nicely for going into shape and becoming this varsity quarterback next year. Next to him is William Frey. He's the athletic trainer. He makes sure all these players are in tip-top condition, and he helps them with injuries. So I'm going to say thanks, Mr. Fry, for doing whatever you can for all these athletes day in and day out. And here we go. First and goal for the Knights from the 7-yard line. This would be big. It can make it a bigger lead than what they have right now.
Yeah, and that wind is definitely picking up right now.
I guess there was a false start, so that's what gave the Bulldogs another 4th down turned to a 1st down. The Knights got another 1st down. Rickabine gives it to number 22. That's not Jordan Roll, but still gets 3 yards. Number 22 is Lazarick Eatman. He's the running back. He's the sophomore. And Jordan Roll is back in the game. He needed a breather, all in the life of being amazing, I guess.
And this is unusual for the Bulldogs. Their defense can really stop the running plays. And that's what they've been used to. But this team is doing both. They're doing passing, they're running. And that's what's tricking the Bulldogs right now.
Here we go. 2nd and 8. Handoff to Roll. Roll gets about 2. But to be completely honest with you, the Bulldogs should be down a lot more. Twice they missed. Twice the Knights went for it, and when they could have easily took six points from 2 field goals. And there was a miscommunication, and Luke Rickabine threw an interception. But otherwise, I think this should be definitely a 7-point game right now.
And we have a weather update right now. It's 59 degrees currently. It is 9:19.
It's getting cold. Very cold. Here we go. Big 3rd and 7. You can hear some of the Bulldogs crowd. They're trying to get pumped, but the players are definitely not excited for this. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Luke Rickabine, he takes it. He steps back. He's looking in the end zone. There's a flag. Pass interference. 1st down for these Knights. And the Bulldogs just have not been playing like they want to win the game. Pass interference. Since it was in the end zone, it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And very obvious right there.
Yeah, and that's just a silly mistake right there. Coach is not going to like that.
Holding against the Bulldogs is the call. Looked like a pass interference, but here we see the ICCP sideline, and what are they not to be ashamed of right now to come into a Riverside Brookfield, who's 5-0, a conference game, and just completely come out here and
for sure.
And if the Bulldogs lose, based on record, they'll both be 5-1, but based on the tiebreaker, this will give ICCP the first or the top seed. Oh my gosh. We're going to need to see a replay on that, but Luke Rickabine got a bad snap. He took it, juked a sack, and passed it to number 5, Matt Sutton, a junior, 5'8", and gets him and connects for an 8-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Rickabine is he's looking like how Ryan Swift plays.
Yep.
He's moving around. He's getting away from the defenders.
And guys,
he's looking for the opening.
They're trying to make this a 2-possession game right here. They're going for 2. And they have... Here we go. Jordan Roll, are they going to go for 1? I see Jordan Roll, so I'm thinking they're going to try to fake or do something here. They have not gone for an extra point. They will. They'll go for the extra point, and it's good. So it is a 15-7 ICCP Knights lead over the Bulldogs, and if the Bulldogs don't score here, I think they're in a hole right now, and you don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill.
This is a chance to just get pumped up. The momentum starts now.
Something needs to get these Bulldogs. They're sure not accepting the crowd trying to pump them up on third downs, as they can't seem to get a fourth down here.
And Ryan Swift, he needs to use all of his teammates. He can't just focus on Dean Zieglich. And I'm not saying that he has been only focusing on Dean Zieglich, but, you know, he needs to use all of his resources.
Okay, well, let's see what Coach Curtin, if Curtin's halftime talk was motivational enough to put 7 on the board in the opening drive. They started off the first half opening drive with a touchdown, and let's see if they can do it here. Here we go. The music's trying to get the Bulldogs pumped. It's getting the crowd pumped, the cheerleaders pumped, but the Bulldogs still don't look pumped enough. The sideline's it almost looks like a funeral out here.
Yeah, that's the problem. This team needs to get going. They need to get, you know, that's probably the problem why they're losing. You know, they're out of it right now.
It's not looking too good.
Like
Number 10, Sam Folk, he's getting some assistance by the athletic trainer, William Fry, out on the sideline. Something with his leg. Hopefully Sam Folk can be back. He had a 32-yard interception touchdown a few weeks ago for the Bulldogs. Key part of the defense. But here we go. Dean Zieglich set to return this. I would think they want to not kick it to Dean Zieglich because he needs to try to get pumped up. And if he can get this ball at least 20 yards, that'll get him back to normal form. Here we go, the kickoff. It's a short kick. They don't want Dean to get it. Fair catch, smart call.
Yeah, and there's that wind effect again. You know, it's just stopping the ball right there.
As you can see, the wind's going from left to right. That kick was directly into the wind. The wind took it. Nice position for the Bulldogs. Start off on the 36. Let's go, Swift. Let's get some yards.
There we go, Casey.
Time to get something. I'm trying to get them pumped up here.
You look like you got more energy than the players down there.
Well, let's see what they can do. I believe in Curtin. Curtin's been doing nothing from success, and that's what he tries to teach. And I think Brandon Curtin can definitely turn this team back around and get him into the game. Here we go. 2 wide receivers to both sides of Ryan Swift. He takes it. He's going to hand it off. Nope. He takes it himself. Ryan Swift took the ball himself and got 5 yards out of it. Now he has 11 rushes for 53 yards. 5 yards. I mean, gain some motivation there. Maybe go for a deep pass. He has not tried a deep pass once.
Yeah, and I think from that earlier interception,
he's scared.
I think he's scared to throw it deep right now.
He's a senior. I mean, there's time, so he's got nothing to lose by trying to throw deep. Dean Zieglich is fast. Nope. He wants it himself, and he's going to get a loss. Loss of 2 from Ryan Swift. Oh, he's pushing and shoving. He's not happy with himself. That was number 5, Zachary Whitkin, pushing.
And, I mean, if you're going to constantly keep on doing
the defense is going to get used to it.
You might want to trick it up, like switch it up a little bit. You don't want to keep it going in the middle, because then the defense is going to look for it every single time.
3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Both of the running backs, Alan Carter and David Pribble-Pierdenok, off the field. All wide receivers out there, except there's John Mierzkowski next to Ryan Swift. He's got Dean Zieglich to the far right. And here we go. He's looking right. Oh, he's got Dean Zieglich wide open, and he's going to get sacked. Ryan Swift holding on the ball. Oh, my gosh. Dean Zieglich seemed to be wide.
Yeah, the Knights right now are just pumped. They got so much momentum.
The offensive line has not been helping Swift, and look at how pumped the Knights cheering section is. They have half the amount of people that we have, probably even a third, and they're showing double the energy. And player down for the Knights. So
it's always a shame to see a player down.
We saw Dwight Allen go down, and he was such an amazing player. You feel so bad, and you want him to go back, even though he's on the other team. You know, you don't want to see good talent go down. You want to see a good game. This has been a good game so far on the Knights side, so they don't want to lose a key player. But it seems like the only thing getting the Bulldogs pumped is the music, and it's on account of the fans getting pumped, not the team itself.
Now the wide receivers, they're open. Okay, maybe it's the front line that's trying to protect Ryan Swift, that's preventing him from throwing it deep. I don't know.
Okay, 4th and 15. Folks, this is not a normal Bulldogs night. A normal night, Ryan Swift would have connected twice already with Dean Ziglitz for a touchdown. Last game, they scored 31 points. They're at 7. 2 games ago, they scored 55 points. They're at 7. I mean, the Bulldogs have not been playing like the Bulldogs normally have. And on the worst night, you don't want to go into a homecoming night and lose in front of your fans at your new stadium. And, I mean, there's no rain. It's cold, but, I mean, a very nice night. Not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, and, you know, I think the Knights, the reason why they're taking the lead right now is that at the beginning of the game, they knew that RB was a good team, and RB is just so used to winning. You know, they can't handle a bad situation so far.
As you see on the sideline here, Ryan Swift isolating himself from the rest of the team so he can think clearly and try to get himself focused. That was a nice kick by Dean Ziglitch. It's going to roll to the 27-yard line. Dean Ziglitch, probably his best punt of the night. He was kicking into the wind. He was kicking with the wind, so it carried more. Very smart kick by Dean Ziglitch, who I guess we could say the best part of Dean Ziglitch's night right now is his punting. He missed tackling Jordan Rowland, and he got a touchdown, and Dean Ziglitch doesn't have many receiving yards.
Yeah, and Casey, I think, you know, we can't be too hard on Ryan Swift. You know, every player has his day.
He's only in high school, but still, he's not been performing. Here's Jordan. No, not Jordan Rowland. That is number 22, Lazarick Eatman, who's been getting the rushes when Jordan Roll just needs a little bit of a breather. Surprised to see him in on first down, but maybe Jordan Roll is on the wide receivers. Nope, Roll is on the bench right now, getting a break. Here we go, Eatman again. That's only a 1-yard gain. Just when you're on 3rd and 4 in less than 20 seconds. There's only 4 minutes left in this quarter. If I got to say, the Knights have had this ball for at least 5 minutes, giving the Bulldogs only 2 minutes with the ball. So,
yeah, I mean, every time the Bulldogs had an offensive play, they just don't move. They don't get any yard coverage. They're not doing anything right now. Defense isn't stopping the Knights. Knights are just milking the clock.
Yeah, you definitely need some energy from this bench, and it's very quiet. Here we go, a pass, number 2. Oh, he gets the screen, and he's going to use it. Flag on the play, most likely against, I think it's holding on the offense. That'll be good, but that was a catch for Matt Sutton, who had the 5-yard touchdown. And now he's 2 for 7, but there was a flag. And here you see the ref they're debating on what the call is. They're discussing. I mean, 41 on the offense. You can read his lips very clearly on TV these days. So, yeah, 41. Here we go. Below the official was holding. Offense number 41. That's a 10-yard penalty. That's going to take away the catch, and they're going to accept 4th down. 4th and 3.
I don't know. You think they're going to kick it?
I mean,
think they should.
4th and 1. They're going for it. They've missed it twice, but they're not within the 5. So here he goes. Oh, Rickabean's got room. He punts it. Rickabeen punts the ball. The quarterback, according to Max Preps, Luke Rickabeen is not the punter. And he fooled us all. He had every offensive player out there, and I guess he didn't find a hole.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they could have just did a fake right there.
Well, I thought he had room to run, but I guess, 0 for 2 on, you don't want to give RB nice field position when Ryan Swift, you don't want to be like, come on, this guy's, it's not like he's Aaron Rodgers. You can't expect greatness every single game. But, I mean, he's clutch, and this is a clutch game. And he's not showing up right now, but he's been running it. And you can't run your problems away. There we go. Hand it off. Alan Carter. 6-yard run. 7-yard run for Alan Carter. That's his 3rd run, and he's got 16 yards.
And there we go. We need Alan Carter. We need that big guy. He's like a tank. He can just run right through the people.
8 yards. Alan Carter. Very nice. He has 3 rushes for 18 yards. Alan Carter, he's 5'10", 220, but man, he can run. He's a little porky, but you know, when you use him, he can just like stiff arm everybody and get past them all. But here we go, 2nd and 3. First down potential here. They got David Pribble-Piernock and Alan Carter. They want Alan Carter. He's going to get stuck. Riverside Brookfield has got to see. You can't go with the same play twice in a row. They tried doing it with Swift, and it doesn't work. They tried doing it with Carter, same result.
Now, Dean Ziglich. He was one of our key players at the beginning of the game, and he's been quiet, just like Ryan Swift.
2 for 31 is Dean Ziglich, and 3rd and 4, you don't want to go deep here, but you're not in field goal territory.
And you know what? You know who they haven't been using? They haven't been using John Miaskowski. He's just down there.
Dean Ziglich is lined up on the right side. Here we go, Ryan Swift. Oh, he wants Ziglich. No, he does not. He wants Alan Carter. That's a first down. That's enough for a Bulldogs first down. Move those chains. Ryan Swift just completed his first pass of the second half with 2 minutes left, so it took him 10 minutes, but he's now got 47 yards passing.
And hopefully Ryan Swift can find his rhythm right now. He can just drop back and he needs to use that tendency that he always used. You know, he moves around. He moves around the pocket.
That interception definitely scared him because for 10 minutes, he didn't throw the ball. And here we go. Who's there in the backfield? That's number 11. That's Jamari Wise.
I would fake a handoff right here and just drop back.
I want Ziglich on the slant. Here we go with the slant. It's going to Jamari Wise. Jamari Wise with a gain of 6. He's been quiet, but
perfect pitch right there.
Yep, there we go. Jamari Wise. He's a big boy, but Jamari Wise is definitely, he was a wide receiver, but he's turned into a running back. He's 6'1", 185, and he is a senior. Excuse me, no, he's a junior, so he's got him next year. There we go, Ryan Swift, he's got David Pribble-Piernock in the backfield. 2nd and 5 from the 31. Swift, he wants to throw it. He's looking, oh my gosh, Jamari Wise tripped. And number 33 almost intercepted it. That was Jose Rodriguez. He's a wide receiver for.
Yeah, and if that turned out to be an interception right there, that would have been game over for Ryan Swift.
And 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter play. The Bulldogs have not scored since the first drive of the game, and it's shocking.
Well, I mean, Casey, what's your predictions going on with the 58 seconds there left in the 3rd quarter?
They're not in field goal territory. The kicker's a soccer player, but this is still a 48-yard field goal. Not enough. You need a first down here. Swift, Swift got hit as he threw. Ziglich intended receiver. 5 times he's missed Dean Ziglich. 4th down. You know what? You have to go for it. You can't kick a field goal. You don't want to punt because it's going to be a hard punt. And they got to go for it. Here we go. 55 seconds left. This will either make or break Ryan Swift. If he misses, he might just completely get shocked and shut him down. But here we go. Ryan Swift with number 14, Jeremiah Clarkson in the backfield. Dean Ziglich has yet to catch the ball since the 2nd drive in the 1st quarter for the Dogs. Here we go. He's looking for Ziglich. Not finding him. Oh, he overthrows Dean Ziglich. Turnover on down for the Bulldogs. This crowd is shocked.
Yeah, this is just a game changer for Ryan Swift. He's totally lost it right now.
The Bulldogs have had this ball for about 5 minutes. The other 4 minutes for Bulldogs. The other 8 minutes have gone to these Knights. And these Knights have played like they should win. They can easily take a 2-possession lead right here. You know what? If the Knights are in field goal territory, take the field goal. You'll still be up by 2 possessions.
And listen, the Bulldogs are not out of it. You know, there's a whole 4th quarter. They can easily score and come back. You know, but this is a lesson for the Bulldogs. You know, this can help them later on in the future.
The Bulldogs have to stop repeating their same plays twice in a row. And Dean Ziglich has missed, flag. Encroachment or offsides. It's going to be offsides on the offense. 1st and 15 for these Knights. They're going to be at their own 26. But the Bulldogs, they've intended for Dean Ziglich 9 times. He's only caught 2. why not try to hit Zachary Whitkin, John or Zach Miskowski? You
Yeah.
got Jamari Wise, Jeremiah Clarkson.
That's the game changer for Ryan Swift.
Don't
he's
go to
used
Dean Ziglich. Dean Ziglich is getting triple team, double team. It's not going to work. But here we go. Luke Rickabine hands it off. Is that number 35 like we've seen all game? Yes, it is. That's Luke Roll. No, that's Jordan Roll, the running back who now he's got 15 carries for 60 yards. He's at right now 133 total yards. Jordan Roll is going to be over 150, I predict, by the end of this game. He just needs 10 more yards.
Right now, I think they're gonna hit
Second and
Jordan
12.
Rowell.
Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jamari Wise is kicking himself. He should have had that catch. Jamari Wise. And it almost went into the hands of Jordan Roll, which we've seen all game. But if we can get a replay on that, Jamari Wise, a wide receiver, could have had that. Would have been a pick six. Could have changed the game. It would have put us into a frenzy. But, woulda, shoulda, coulda. We say that with the Bears all the time. But,
This
3rd and 12. It's still big. 3rd and 12. Let's go, Bulldogs. Yeah. But, if here's a pass, it's going to be caught by number 5, Matt Sutton. It's going to be a 4th down. They're going to get good field position. We're heading in the 4th quarter of play. It's the RB game of the week. The IC Catholic Prep Knights have 15, and the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs have 7. Haven't scored since the first drive of the game, and are possibly on their last 12 minutes. But remember, these Knights haven't scored any points in the 4th quarter all year. And Captain Clutch, number 6, Ryan Swift, just one pass away from turning this entire game around.
Well, listen, football is a game where anything can happen. You can't just follow stats the whole time. Anything can happen. There's differences. The Knights are used to scoring in the first quarter. They did score in the first quarter.
Yeah, they did.
But,
the first play.
Look at I guess you could say the Bulldog defense has been stopping the Knights.
There we go. If you can see the Bulldogs trying to pump themselves up, they have had, I think it's 10 straight punts. But here we go. This music has kept everyone alive in the game. We can tell they're still here because you can hear them stomping their feet to the music. They're standing up.
This music's pumping me up.
I know. That just pumped this up. Let's pump the team up. I say if we pump up Swift and Ziglich, here we go. Okay, I'm going to make my prediction now. Bulldogs win. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Knights haven't scored. I say the Knights are going to get a touchdown. They're not going to kick a field goal. I'm going to say the final score is going to be 30. It's going to be the Bulldogs are a big quarter right here. It's going to be 30-23 Bulldogs.
I'd play a deep zone right now if I were the Bulldogs defense.
And what is it? 4th down. No, it's 4th down. So here we go. A nice punt. Very nice punt. It's going to get the hop. And that's going to put the Bulldogs right at their own 20. So 80 yards, 79 yards. Ryan Swift, piece of cake. I mean, you went 92 yards against St. Edwards in a drive. And you amaze me, Ryan Swift.
All right.
Not always for the best, but here we go. Oh, they're playing the old tunes. They're playing some Neil Diamond right now, trying to get the classics back. They're playing the classics to try to get the classic Ryan Swift back. We want old Ryan Swift.
We want that vintage.
Yeah, I think the music is going to get Ryan Swift back. Now, 1st down from the 22-yard line. Let's go, Swift. Here we go. He's got Dean Ziglich to the far right. I think they should put Ziglich to the left. He has not been working from the right.
Right now they need deep coverage.
Ooh, Alan Carter, a 2-yard gain before he's tagged. Oh, fumble. Nope. Alan Carter, fumble. ICCP recovers at the 23-yard line. Let's stop playing the classics. But,
this is very bad for the Army Bulldogs.
If you're watching this right now, folks, this is not what we normally see on RBTV. We normally see the Bulldogs winning by a lot, but definitely not a normal game for us. They might be a little bit nervous from homecoming, the new field. It's cold, but it's
Yeah, and
not
like I
what
said,
we
Casey,
normally want.
it's this game. Anything can happen.
Fumble lost by Alan Carter, who I thought was going to be a big playmaker. Here we go. In field goal territory. Handed off. Jordan Roll. 5 yards. Jordan Roll. I mean, Jordan Roll for MVP right here. 16 rushes for 65 yards. 3 catches for 73 yards. If you got to say MVP of the game so far right now, it's Jordan Roll.
Yeah, it's definitely Jordan Roll.
This is what RB would have seen if Dwayne Allen maybe didn't go out in week 4.
And then don't forget about
Week
number
3,
2
I'm
on the night, Luke Callis. You know, he's the wide receiver.
He's
He's
got,
been a part of this game.
He's got 4 catches for 36 yards, and the quarterback, Luke Rose, got about, he's sitting at right now 120 passing yards. Not much passing, mainly going to the running game in the second half, but 10-yard penalty. Take away the 5-yard gain by Jordan Roll. And instead, oh my gosh, tipped once by Jamari Wise, excuse me, and almost into the hands of number 48, but woulda, shoulda, coulda. We cannot stop making a mistake.
Yeah, and that's 2 times for Jamari Wise that he missed the interception right there.
But it's
He
not
is
as easy as it
kicking
looks.
himself.
I mean, we can't be up here saying how come we're not playing good when if we went out there, this would probably be near impossible.
Oh, yeah.
But here we go. Luke Riccopino. Oh, it's tipped. Oh my gosh.
Ryan
Swift almost had the interception. That would have been the in-your-face moment. The quarterback picking off the quarterback. But still, 3rd and 20, not in field goal territory. It'd be a 51-yard attempt, which is tough for an NFL player, let alone a high schooler.
You know what? There's still hope, though, for the Bulldogs. There's 11 minutes left.
You know, right now they're going to try to go deep to Pat Guinan, who's got 2 for 25. Here we go. He's looking to the right. He's going deep. He wants Jordan Roll and Jamari Wise. Jamari Wise gets a hand on that. Can't pull it back in. It looks like
Jamari Wise wants an interception bad.
It looks like Luke Riccobene is trying to give Jamari Wise an interception, but Jamari Wise is just one hand, one step.
He's you
short.
know, that's what he is. He's always one step ahead of his.
No, he's one step short of making a play. He seems like he's half a step behind. It's just not working.
Well, yeah, he's a step ahead of his opponent, but he's a step
You know what?
behind the ball.
4th and 20, why not go for it? The Bulldogs are going to have bad field position anyway. Oh, he's going to punt it. He's got to have a shallow punt. Oh, no, that's going to be a very nice punt. And the Bulldogs are going to be down at their own 1-yard line. A beautiful punt.
Very bad mistake by the Bulldogs right there. They should have caught that
Luke
ball.
Riccobene, I mean, if they caught it, he would have been tackled, but he could have fair catched it. Oh, man, they're playing All I Do Is Win, and this is not the song to be playing right now. But let's get the fans pumped up. The Bulldogs trying to get the fans pumped, but they're all sitting down, shocked. 5 wide receivers for Ryan Swift at his own 1-yard line, and he needs something right now. Come on, Ryan. Let's go. He's going to rush it just to get out of his end zone. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What are they going to call this? Are they going to call it a safety? No, I think he was out. Gain of 1. And no gain for Ryan Swift. That's going to put him at 12 rushes for 53 yards.
Yeah, and that could have been.
That
really
could have
bad.
ended bad. But let's try to get something here. I mean, I don't want to lose by 8. And I don't want to be in second place in the division. Neither do this team. Brandon Kern does not want to end this and the winning streak here. Here we go. 3 wide receivers for Swift. He's looking right. He's got room. He's got room to run. He's got much room to run. He's got a 10-yard gain. 10-yard gain. That's good. 13 for 63 rushing for Swift. Turning up a 3rd and short.
I think one thing that Braden Curtin messed up on was that he didn't put John Miaskowski in there for the running back position.
John Miaskowski has not seen the ball yet all game. Maybe once, but 3rd and 1. Run it here. Ryan Swift needs a QB sneak and hold the ball. Don't fumble it. Then the running back he has in happens to be
Yeah, and the Knights defense is just
Jeremiah
totally
Clarkson.
shut down the Bulldogs.
Oh, man, he's got 4 wide receiver. Timeout. Timeout by the Knights. That's their first timeout. 9:40 left in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs are losing 15-7. That's a
Alright.
word that we've never had to say this year yet.
Well,
Losing in the fourth.
hey, it's too soon to talk.
I know. I
9
know.
minutes left.
Anything can happen, but considering that we haven't really got past midfield since the first drive of the game, maybe it's the field. Maybe we need to put the old field back, change the stadium back to what it's supposed to be, and that's just get the old field back when we were 6-4 last year. Yeah, going into this game last year, the Bulldogs played ICCP in week 6, just like here. Last year they were 3-2 going into the game, and this year they were 5-0. Hopefully I can end the game by saying 6-0.
Well, it's definite that the Bulldogs, they came out at the beginning of the year prepared to, face a lot of games, being at a lot of away games.
I didn't think they haven't never played here, so they didn't get the practice here, but that's not really an excuse. The field's the same. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Receiver in motion. Here we go. That's John Mieskowski in motion. False start.
False start right there.
That's off. No, it's not a fault. That's an offside. Encroachment. Encroachment by the Knights. Move the chains. That's going to be a Bulldogs first down. First time I said that in a while. Feels good.
Here we go.
Let's go. They're at the 16. I mean, 70, they need 84 yards.
Now, Casey, let's take a look at the Knights defense. Let's look at the key points. What's stopping the passing game?
Man coverage.
I think you're absolutely right.
Look
I
at that. They
totally
got
agree with
Jordan Roll covering one of the receivers down low, and he's been unstoppable lately. He's covering somebody. He's covering number 84. That's Declan Lana being covered by Jordan Roll. Uh-oh, another fumble. Who's got the ball? Who has that ball?
It looks like one of the Knights players has the ball, but
ICCP. Oh,
no, okay.
they're going to say he was down. Ryan Swift almost had a fumble loss. I can't take 2 turnovers in one night by him. Here we
Now,
go.
It seems like Ryan Swift definitely has way more rushing yards than our team's running back.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. They need John Mieskowski in there because he's a really good running back. They really need him.
Yep. Here we are, October 2nd, homecoming night. It's 58 degrees. Ryan Swift, he's searching, and he's gonna break his head. Oh my! Ryan Swift has not completed a pass in a while. It's a shame. He was going for number 25 there. I don't know.
Well, that part wasn't really Ryan Swift's fault.
3rd
the
and 8.
defenders were all
Ryan
over him.
Swift. Let's do a screen here. Try to get somebody open. We can't seem to get someone. Their man coverage is working, and ours just isn't. And we've given up 15 points. The most points we've given up so far this year is 21 last game. So the defense is gradually getting worse last few. But I mean, it's not the defense this time, though. It's the offense.
Okay, well.
Here we go. He's got 2 running backs behind him. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's gonna fake it. He wants someone deep. That's Dean. Dean's gonna be. Dean, fight for that yard. Dean. Dean Ziglich, 7-yard reception. That's his first catch since the second drive of the first quarter.
Yeah, and here we go. He's finally using Dean Ziglich.
That is now.
That was the first time Dean Ziglich was pretty much not covered by that many defenders.
That's 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs. Here we go. You need. Quarterback sneak is going to be a Bulldogs first down. Move the chains. There we go. Bulldogs. There we go. It's good to hear some cheers from the Bulldogs fan section. The Beachers getting pounded.
Beachers are rumbling.
You can feel it up here. This new stadium's got it all. Alan Carter getting taken off the field under his own power, so he's definitely not hurt. Here we go. First down, 2nd consecutive. We're running out of time there. We need a score here. 8 minutes left in the game. Here we go. Swifty's got 2 to the left and Dean Ziglich to the right. Dean Ziglich is open. Oh, Ryan Swift gets taken out from behind.
He's sacked.
for a loss of 1, but he was trying to look for Dean Zieglich, I bet.
Yeah.
Swift's got 54 passing yards and 38 are to Zieglich.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have to do something right now. They have to get down this field because they're losing time.
Yep. 7, just under 8 minutes left in the game. Matt, what are your keys to a Bulldogs victory?
You
Niskowski?
know what? Using all your teammates. That's what you got to do.
There we go.
Use all your wide receivers.
Oh, Jeremiah Clarkson, he hasn't seen some action lately. It's me, no gain. And 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs. And what can I say? This seems like I've said this a million times all game. 3rd down for the Bulldogs in their own territory. Haven't got past the midline in a while. And, I mean, 1 play away. I mean, Dean Zieglich could get an 80-yard touchdown right here, and we can say we're going to go for 2 and try to tie it. But
maybe that's what they need to do.
they
Maybe
need
need to start.
He hasn't gone deep yet.
They have to go
he went
deep.
deep once, and he got picked off. But, I mean, make 1 mistake. That's fine. Oh, he's looking for Zieglich. Zieglich is going to have a first down.
Here we go. Zieglich is getting back on.
That's a 12-yard gain and another Bulldogs first down. Dean Zieglich has 4 catches for 50 yards now. And he's at 25 yards this quarter compared to 24 in the first quarter.
And don't forget, Ryan Swift, he has to change up the plays. He can't just throw it back to Dean Zieglich.
3 straight
Again.
first downs, and this crowd is getting pumped. Let's get Swift pumped. Let's get Zieglich pumped. But now don't pass it to Zieglich here.
Yeah.
Now we got Jordan Roll covering Dean Zieglich. Never mind. Dean Zieglich is on the top, but here we go.
See if they can switch it up right here. 6 minutes left.
He's looking. He's going. Nope. Don't scramble. Oh my gosh. He accepted getting a hit there. That's going to be 14 rushes for Ryan Swift for 63 yards.
Yeah,
And-
he's just, he's not moving around like he usually does. That's what I've noticed.
4-yard loss on the play. Ryan Swift has 14 rushes for 59 yards. So, 4-yard loss on the play when you could have tried to make some. You got to be a Jordan Roll. Make something out of nothing. Here we go. Look for Zieglich here. Pass. Zieglich. Zieglich with the catch.
Hey, he can take a tackle.
That's a 7-yard gain.
And there we go, Zieglich again.
There we go. Dean Zieglich. That's going to be 5 catches now for 57 yards. And Ryan Swift only has 73 yards passing, so only 16 have not been to Dean. Big 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
And
8
now
yards.
Swift and Zieglich are starting to heat up again. See if they can get this momentum
Do
going.
they have enough time? 5.5 minutes left. They're milking the clock for themselves. Here we go. He's going. Oh, he was almost intercepted. Don't look for him to pass deep anymore. When you're almost picked off, you get scared. Ryan Swift has made many mistakes. He's not Superman.
Now, yeah, what do you think, Ryan Swift? What's his problem? Is he hesitating too much? Or is he just throwing the ball too quickly?
Well, they've been away most of the game, so he's not used to such a big crowd. He's not used to the noise.
Yeah, true. He is under pressure. He's definitely looking for a throw. It seems like the person he's throwing it to is not even looking at the ball yet.
Okay, Matt, it's 4th down and 6, and they're going to have to punt for an 11th straight time. And they're not going to have much time left if they get the ball back. That's a very nice punt by Dean Zieglich. He's going to bounce. Oh, I hopefully wanted a fumble.
Oh, they stopped 35.
They're at the 26-yard line, but 5 minutes left. I mean, if they just keep handing the ball off to Jordan Roll, they're going to milk the clock. I don't expect RB to have much more than 2 minutes left if they get the ball back, unless they can stop time after time. They have all 3 timeouts, but man, all this peppy music getting played. It was crazy at the pep rally earlier today at Riverside Brookfield, but not much pep from the players.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe there was too much preparation for the Bulldogs. They got overexcited.
Yeah. There we go. Jordan Roll breaking tackles. He broke 2 tackles there.
And don't forget Jordan Rowe, 6'2", 195 pounds. He's a beast. He's got those long legs, and like we said before, he's so explosive when he gets the ball. He can easily get around that defense.
He's got 16 rushes for 66 yards. And you were saying?
And then we got Devontae Mikkel, number 26 for the Bulldogs. Very fast, very strong. But Jordan Rowell's got a little bit of a height advantage on Devontae Mikkel.
He went out of bounds, so the clock stops. Here we go, Jordan Roll. Flag on the play. I think it's against the Bulldogs. It was a first down. It was 1st and 10. That was a 6-yard gain from Roll.
5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
The clock stopped though due to the flag. It will, once the ball gets placed, whenever it does, the clock will keep going. Running out of time here. But,
Well, Casey, what are your predictions for the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter?
Well, it's obviously not going to be 30 to 23, but
Yeah.
Captain Clutch, I still believe.
Yep, we still have hope.
I can't imagine it, but I can see stop him here. Dean Zieglich, touchdown, convert the 2-point conversion, go to overtime.
I see right now either interception or a fumble.
You know,
That's what I'm looking for.
they're just going to keep running. 1st down and 10. They accepted the penalty. It was against the Knights. Here we go. Handoff. Jordan Roll. He's going to get stuffed. That's only a 2-yard gain. And Jordan Roll now at 70 yards rushing on 17 carries. He's total 143 yards total.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
I mean, that's pretty much his per game average.
Well, I mean,
look
he's
at
averaging
156.5 rushing yards
that's
per
rushing.
game.
He only has 70 yards rushing, but still, I mean, combined, still give it to him. He's using his legs, very strong legs.
Yep.
Proud mother, probably watching him
Yeah.
grow up. It must have been amazing to see him grow and just demolish all these other teams. And there is a 2nd and 20. That was a 4-yard gain, but there's a flag. Before, right as it was snapped, there's a flag.
And let's talk about Jordan Rowell. You know, he's like Dwayne Allen from St. Edward's team. You know, they're both explosive as soon as they get the ball. And it looks like he's getting off the field right now, taking
This
a
guy
break.
didn't get hurt.
And it actually looks like they're stretching out his legs right now.
Yeah, on the sidelines right now. Probably not hurt, just, you know.
Yeah,
He's
stretching
cold,
out. It's
and
cold,
he's getting
yeah.
his legs against this new turf.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The Bulldogs actually have been playing on real fields. They haven't been playing on turf.
This is 2nd and 25, a 3rd straight penalty against the Knights. But, I mean, 2nd and 25, they keep getting the ball. Clock's at 4 minutes. The Bulldogs aren't going to have much time. They can't afford a 1st down. Bulldogs definitely need this. Here we go.
They're milking the clock right now, definitely.
Luke Riccobini's going to hand it off to number 20. Oh, no, Ezekiel.
It's number 22.
Yeah, number 22. No. Lazarick. Excuse me. Lazarick Eatman is a 7-yard run. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 18. Riccobini is going to go deep, but the Bulldogs take a timeout to stop this clock from getting milked.
And
Oh
right
my-
now, Bulldogs are just hoping for a miracle. But, you know, like I said, if they do lose, you know, it's a lesson learned right there. You can't, you know, you got to be prepared for anything.
Let's not say that L word yet.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you can hear it
There
on
is hope.
TV, at least the past 4 songs have been an attempt to pump up this team. The fans are getting pumped up. The cheerleaders are throwing T-shirts. So everyone's on their feet, but are they on their feet for the shirts or for the team?
Yeah, you know, that's the good thing about the Brookfield fans. You know, they stay pumped even when the team's losing. They're like the Chicago Bear fans, you know,
And the
losing.
Let's say the Riverside fans too.
Yeah, and Riverside,
both.
excuse me.
Yeah, that's fine though. That's fine. You can watch this game live on myrbtv.tv, rbtv.tv, or on YouTube. Just search myrbtv. And there we go, Jordan Roll. That's going to be stuffed. 4th down and 13 for the Bulldogs. They're going to have about 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this game. But, you know what? Plenty of time. I can smell overtime.
You know what? Yeah, I think
That's the only
that's
possibility.
definite.
Another pumped up song. Let's go.
I don't know. Actually, do you think the Knights are going to go for it? I mean, they got nothing to lose. Well,
They
actually, they
do.
do.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
No, the Knights, they would give the Bulldogs such good field position. The Bulldogs have not gone past that goal line in a while. And
Yeah. Yeah, I can say right now if they want to shut down this game, they need
The
to
punter just
give
had
a
an amazing
straight out
punt.
punt.
The punter had an amazing punt. Put it down to 1. I mean, definitely nothing has been going the Bulldogs' way, and everything has gone for the Knights.
Yeah.
Definitely. But 4th and 13, I think we can assure that a punt's coming up right here by Luke Rickabine. Here we go. He's got a nice leg. He's like Dean. It's going to be caught by Dean. Dean Ziglich gets tackled right when he catches it, but he's at the 40.
And here we go. We need Swift and Ziglich to get fired up right now. They need to get going.
They're 10 yards away from that midpoint. I mean, if they can get that golden line, it's like the yellow brick road. I mean, I can see the Emerald City. I mean, can Ryan Swift see it? All this pump music is going to electrify this crowd. That's electrify the Bulldogs. Ryan Swift.
Yeah,
It's the
Casey,
moment right now.
I totally agree with you, dude. I smell an overtime coming.
I mean, they're 10 yards away. I'm going to call that 50-yard line on the yellow brick road. If they can get to the 50, they can score.
Definitely.
Here we go. Let's make it to the yellow brick road. Ryan Swift rolls right. He's going deep for the first time. Oh, Ryan Swift, he just overthrew number 25. But at least he's going deep. He didn't do that since the interception.
Yeah,
Ryan Swift is getting faith in himself.
he's really wanting to go deep right now.
Or coach is telling him, Swift, you got to do this. You're my man. You've always been my man since a sophomore. I believe in you. I trust in you. And you've been putting the team on your shoulders. But here we go. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left. And we're waiting for a second as the scoreboard has gone out. And but let's just recap the game. Swift, opening drive, touchdown, 7-0 Bulldogs. Okay, we're going to blow out. We're going to get a blowout win.
Yeah, right now, listen, they need deep coverage from yards. They really need. All right, I say they need to get down to the 30 down there, okay? Right about at that point, they need to start running. But will they have enough time?
The Bulldogs are being smart, though, because there's Jordan Roll. He's fast, and he's covering a wide receiver on man, but they're putting him on Declan Lanham, which is smart, because Declan, he's a junior. He's not he hasn't got a pass all game. Why would he get a pass now? Why not go to Dean? So they're using Declan against the best. Okay, now they're going zone. Zone, definitely. Swift, little pass.
Short pass.
Who was that? Was that John Miskowski? Nope, it was Dean Ziglich. Dean, the referee is down.
Yeah, he's dizzy.
Pass to the referee, caught by Dean Ziglich. Let's see a replay on that. Hopefully that was pretty
I think that's the best hit of the game.
Knocked the referee out. Dean Ziglich has 6 catches now for 60 yards. But Ryan Swift, sadly, only has 75 passing yards. Not much. So.
All right, well, yeah, it looks like they got like a medical staff going out to the referee.
Yeah. They're trying to get the classics back in here, trying to go rock and roll. They're trying every genre of music to try to find Ryan Swift's pump-up music. But 3rd and 7, the Bulldogs have 2 more downs to play with. There's 3:30 left. I don't think they should punt because
no, they have to go for it.
They have one
lose.
timeout left. They have to play with what they have. I say don't go for the first down here. Here we go, Swift. Run with it. No, don't go into double coverage. Oh. Don't throw it to double coverage.
You know what? Hey, he's just trying to go deep right
now. Flag.
Pass interference?
There's
maybe?
a flag on the play. I mean, if it's a flag, pass interference, the ball would be at the 20-yard line, the spot of the foul. Let's see. What's the flag? Oh, my gosh. Holding. Bulldogs. If I were that, they're declining it. 4th and 7 for the Bulldogs. This is the game.
All right, yeah, they have to. Yeah, they got to get a first down right now.
I mean, it's not necessarily the game, but they would have to stop the Knights, and they'd have only about 30 seconds, if not a little more than that.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's go, Ryan Swift. You're almost at the yellow brick road. Oh, my gosh, they're getting pumped. Everybody's pumped. Ryan Swift is in the zone. He takes the snap.
He's got time.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, he didn't. But Dean Ziglich is wide open in the middle. Oh, my gosh, Dean Ziglich. He was getting sacked, and Dean Ziglich wide open. That's going to be enough for a Bulldogs first down. That was a 15-yard reception to Dean Ziegler. Here we go. Here's the replay.
I smell overtime.
That was beautiful. Beautifully placed. That was a 20-yard completion to Dean Ziegler.
It's my man Deanie right there.
Here we go. No huddle. He's going to throw. Dean Ziegler's wide open on the end zone. That's another 5-yard gain. Dean Ziegler has 8 catches for 86 yards. And now Ryan Swift has hit the century mark. He's at 101 yards throwing.
Yeah, Swift is definitely feeling it right now. Same as Ziegler.
Let's go. They're at the 30. They have 2:53. They have plenty of time. 2nd and 6. Here we go. Here's a replay.
There's the bleachers rumbling right now.
Yeah, you can hear it. Here's the Ziegler catch right up the middle. Beautiful 21-yard gain. Dean Ziegler is the man. Here we go. Ziegler, let's go. Everyone's on Ziegler. No one's on that receiver. Just to the left of Ryan Swift, number 25. Hands it off. Don't fumble it.
All right, this is good. No, that's good that they did a handoff right there because they were looking to go for Ziegler.
The clock is running. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You're watching live from Brookfield in the new Kennelly Athletic Complex. The first game. It's homecoming. And the Bulldogs are just 32 yards away from possibly tying it. David Pierdenach. Jukes one. He's got room. Oh my gosh, David Pierdenach. That's a Bulldogs first down, and that's a 13-yard gain. Swift to David Pierdenach. That's the first time you've heard his name.
Here we go right now. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left.
Here's a
This is
replay.
clutch time.
And that was a gain of 19 from David Pierdenach. Ryan Swift is gaining his energy. That pump-up music worked. The rock and roll. Oh, come on, go to. He's looking for Dean.
He's got time.
He's going to the corner. Don't.
Oh.
Okay, he just overthrew. 2nd down and 10 from the 19-yard line. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Man, folks, if you're watching from TV, don't move. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't change the channel. This is a very good game. This is quite a showing you're getting. And if you're watching on TV or on YouTube, it's completely free. But here at RB, the fans are getting pumped up, and Swift can feel it. Swift gained confidence back. He's throwing deep for the first time since interceptions. Dean Ziegler to the right.
Crowd's
Declan
going
Lanham to
crazy.
the left. Alan Carter and David Pierdenach standing behind him. He's looking for Ziegler. He's going deep. And almost intercepted. Dean Ziegler intended for the 13th time this game. He has 8 catches.
All right, this is their shot right here.
They have 3rd down. They have 2 downs to play with. 2 downs. Excuse me. Dean Ziegler targeted 15 times this game. 8 catches for 86 yards. Last week he was 6 catches for 95 yards and a touchdown. Dean Ziegler has not got a touchdown yet, but we still got 2 minutes, 120 seconds left. Here we go. He wants Dean. He wants him. He's got room. Dean. Oh, no. Interception. And that, no flag.
And that right there might just be the game.
Oh, no.
Great interception right there.
Ryan Swift's luck has just changed. He has 2 interceptions tonight. And with just under 2 minutes left, that might have just taken all we have of RB left.
Well, Casey, I mean,
just as he gets intercepted, I mean, Dean Ziegler's on the ground. Where's the flag? But right when he got, there's a highlight from Hunter Hughes. Just as he gets intercepted, both of our computers just died. So I mean, bad luck.
Everything's going down right now.
We have 111 seconds left, and Luke.
Here we go.
Luke Rickelman's got the ball back. And
it looks like a fumble. Bulldogs might have the ball.
From the Bulldogs have it. Oh my gosh, Luke. He's fumbling the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Bulldogs have the ball back at the 20-yard line. A fumble by Jordan Rowe on the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have just punched them back in the stomach. They're not done. Homecoming, I mean, miracles are made on homecoming. Anything can happen. What a fumble recovery. If we can get the replay on that, Jordan Rowe just made one mistake. This is his first mistake all night.
All right,
And
Ryan Swift, man, this is his time to redeem himself.
Oh my gosh, the music is as loud as it's getting. If you can hear it on the TV, it is incredibly loud.
Yeah, got a crazy train going.
Crazy train going. All the fans, most of the fans are on their feet. And we're both losing our voices because this is an exciting game. We're both pumped. We did not expect to see a tight game. Well, at least not a low-scoring game. Here we go. Ryan Swift.
Here you go. He's got time.
Look for Dean. He's looking for Dean. Oh, interception, interception, tip pass, and looking for Dean Zieglich.
2 times in a row, interception.
Fumble. Let's get a fumble recovery right here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Ryan Swift is trying to force the pass into double coverage, and
Well, now I'm not even sure what could happen.
God, do you believe in third chances? Can we get a third chance?
3 times the charm.
Third time's the charm. I mean, if we can possibly just, all the guys are gonna look to force the fumble here. They have 1 timeout left. There's 100 seconds. In a matter of 9 seconds, there's been 2 turnovers.
They're gonna run the ball.
Here we go, Jordan Rowe only gained a 2. He's mad. He's got now 20 rushes for 73 yards.
Now, the Knights should definitely take advantage of this because they do not want another fumble.
Okay.
Casey, what do you think? Get it down the field or just clock management?
They're not going for yards. They're just going to try to milk the clock. Bulldogs use their final timeout. 96 seconds left. I mean, the Bulldogs, their only chance is to stop them. But here in high school, the play clock's only 25 seconds. So I'm doing a little bit of math here. 25 seconds per play. You got three downs left potentially, second, third, and fourth. That takes away 75 seconds, and there's 90 seconds left. So Ryan Swift will get 20 seconds left with the ball.
There you go.
So,
good math.
Yeah, you got to think RB's academics here. These are student athletes, and they're playing because their grades are good. So you got to think RB administration. We'd like to both personally thank everyone who's helping us with this broadcast, everyone in the truck, and
both high school teams, you know, they both have great athletic programs.
Here we go, 2nd and 6. They need to stop him. Here we go, Jordan Roll. He's gonna get. Oh no! Don't stop him. Okay, it's gonna be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 with 1 minute 29 seconds left. The ball, when it's placed, the clock's gonna start. But 3rd and 1. Ryan Swift gets the tackle. Ryan Swift needs to step up. Everyone needs a blitz. We all know what's going to... Oh, they gave him 6 yards. And that's going to probably put this game to a close. 1st down they give him. And the Bulldogs...
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. They're going to just kneel the ball.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing to do right now. Just milk the clock.
The Bulldogs have no timeouts left. The clock's running at a minute left. And... Luke
25 seconds right here.
Kneels the ball. It's going to make it 2nd down and 11. But there's 60 seconds left, and sadly, if you do the math, not enough time for us to get the ball. And, you know, it's been a perfect game by the Knights. You know, when they made mistakes, their defense stepped up. And when Ryan Swift made a mistake, the defense tried its best. You know, when you give up 2 touchdowns a game, you definitely shouldn't lose. But when the defense, it's like losing 1-0 in baseball. It's like losing by 1 point in basketball.
Yeah, and Casey, it was a totally big game changer for both teams today.
You know, we were 60
like
feet away from tying this.
Tempers flaring up on the field right now.
20 seconds, and it's been a great game. The Bulldogs are getting support from their crowd. This is going to make the Bulldogs 5-1. The CP Knights, they're going to be 5-1. The Bulldogs move from 1st to 2nd place in the Metro Suburban standings. And, well, Matt, it was quite a game. Thrills, excitement, and if the Bulldogs don't score since the first drive of the game, they can't win unless their defense is perfect.
No.
Ryan Swift goes from 0 to 3 interceptions, two straight interceptions.
Yeah, Bulldogs went in strong,
I wish I
just
got
like
to
we
see
thought
Ryan
they
Swift.
would.
He just tried to force a pass. We could have done it, but I want to thank all our crew tonight in the truck and on the field for covering this game. This has been homecoming night at the new Kennelly Athletic Complex. For all of us here at RBTV, I'm Casey Valletta.
I'm Matt Angel.
Thanks for watching.